I don't know if anyone's there yet. I haven't looked up and I haven't got the text running yet. So I'll be with you guys in a minute. I'm just writing out the list. There's our 10 spots for our free readings, PayPal readings, and Super Chat readings. And then we have names there, and then we have a full reading, a mini reading, and we have a numerology reading listed as well. Let's put ticks there, and we just got full, mini, numerology there. Well, hopefully there's not too many Super Chat ones and a whole load of PayPal ones. Anyway, guys, let's have a look. Where is my mouse? Just got to bring up the chat so I can see the chat. Bear with me. I don't know how long I'll stay online. I'm when I talk and with the heater and everything, because it is cold in here, I need the heater on. I might just go and turn it off and then turn it on and off. Anyway, for those of you that didn't see, yesterday I did some numerology readings. Basically, if you want a numerology reading, who have we got that's a moderator? Daisy and Ashley, can we get a list happening? Let me just scroll back and see who's here. Erica and Rocky. Erica, yeah, you paid through PayPal. I'll check that. You're first. And Rocky, you will be next with a mini reading. I just need to see, let's get this list together. First on the list, what I'm seeing here is Pisces. Pisces. Now, these are all the free list. If you are going to be paying for a reading, just let me know, because there will be another spot on the free list. Joan the Leo, welcome back. And Alexandra, how are you going? Now, Alexandra, I was going to ask you last time, but you disappeared. Did you want to be a moderator? Because you do tend to come in quite regularly, and I think you know the working of the room. It's me and you. It looks like we might not need you today, Alexandra, but we'll see how things go. And you actually had a reading yesterday. So Andrew, you can't be on the list. You actually had a reading yesterday. Then we have Butterfly. Welcome, Butterfly. And we have Leanne. Welcome back, Leanne. Haven't seen you for a little while. Rocky's World, you have paid, so you're on the paid list. Angie. A-N-J-E-E. Angie. Daisy, you wanted to be on the list, didn't you, even though you're a moderator? Daisy. Alex 20, you're number 8. And Virgo, you actually had, oh no, that was Virgo's son. You're a different one. Virgo. And we got one spot left for Ashley. Okay, so that's our list of 10. Let me scroll down. What else is happening down here? Okay, so the numerology reading, just before I get on to the paid readings, so let me just put the paid readings down here. We have Rocky under a super chat for a mini reading. So that's one question, kind of a yes and no thing. The numerology readings are full payment only. So they're $11 in PayPal, or they're $14 if you want to pay Super Chat. So you're better off paying through PayPal. But the numerology readings go for 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Very detailed, a lot of information. What we can do is, this was somebody yesterday that was a Capricorn. They didn't give me their first name, and they paid for the full reading through PayPal. So basically we get their birthday. So their birthday might have been January the 3rd. I've got 1989 written here. So it was January the 3rd, 1989, which becomes a 139, which comes to a 4. And then I work out what makes this person tick, what's good about this person, what they're going to flourish in, what sort of stage they're at the moment. Are they in a 4? Are they in a 3? This person was in a 3 right now, in a 3, and in a 6 in the challenging area. So this is your challenges, and this is what is good about you and what you can do. It also shows me what people to avoid, what people would cause conflict for you, and what people would be very, very good for you. It turned out that this person, 5 numbers, so people born in May or on the 5th, the 14th or the 23rd, they would be people that would be very well matched to this person. So I can tell you who you match with as far as when they would be born or what birthday. If she wanted to, we could have done her number. Let's say she was married, so we could have put, let's say her husband, and she was married, her husband's numbers were 5, 2, 4. All right, so then I can add his number to her number and get a 6, 5, 4. Okay, so together they are 6, 5, 4, and then I can look at their relationship together to see what works and what doesn't work and what they might need to work on. So anyway, that's a numerology reading. If somebody's wanting that, it's the same process. Go across to PayPal, $11 US in PayPal, or $14 US if you're going to use Super Chat, and tell me that you want numerology. If you're wanting it on you and a person, I need both birthday numbers. If you're just wanting it on yourself to see what sort of work you might be doing, what is good for you, what's bad for you, where you get things from your mother, your father, we can look at all of that. Anyway, that's something new coming to my channel. That's what I've decided to start doing. I just did it for a bit of fun for, I think it was Mama B. And I had a look at her numbers and she loved it. And then somebody else loved it. And so I thought, well, I'll put it on the channel. So if you're wanting that, just let me know. I've got the notepad there ready to do the next one. So I will need your birthday numbers to do that, of course. All right, so we've got our free list. We've got Rocky with a payment. PayPal just came up on my screen again, so let me just check what's going on here. PayPal, who's first? Erica. Erica's first. Thank you, Erica. Erica, can you please put your question on the screen if you haven't put it in here? Yeah, you haven't put it in here. You've paid for a full reading. And Jita has paid for a mini read. So Jita, you've paid for a mini read and your question is on here. So I'm doing, Erica is number 1, Rocky's number 2, and then back to Jita's number 3. So I'm doing a full read. Rocky, what did Rocky pay? Did Rocky pay for a full or a mini? Let me just scroll back. A mini. Okay, so Rocky's paid for a mini read. So we've got 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and 5 minutes. So we've got 20 minutes worth of reading at the moment. All right, so Lisa, welcome. Lisa, I have a list here. So who else have we got helping you? Ashley's taken over. Ashley, we have Pisces, Joan the Leo, Alexandra, Butterfly, Leanne, Angie, Daisy, Alex 20, Virgo, and Ashley. That is our free list for the day. Sorry if you're wanting a free reading. The free readings are full up at the moment. Don't go anywhere because sometimes after I do paid readings, people don't answer when we call their name. Now, people, if you do leave the room and your name is called and then it's called again and I get to the end of the free list and I've got 2 spots vacant because you haven't been answered when you're called, we will replace you if there's somebody else in the room, or I'll be turning it off anyway. Okay? So let's get cracking. Erica, you're first. Thank you so much for your donation. Let me get my clock all turned on and ready to go. So this is a full reading. Okay, we're ready to go with you. And your question is, what's coming to you? What's coming to me financially unexpected? Oh, so you want to know if there's something financially coming towards you. Okay, now you know how my readings go, Erica, so we may pick up on health-related matters, we may pick up on related matters, so other things might come involved in that reading. I'm just going to turn that heater off because I think that's what's making me cough. I need a humidifier in here. I need to first turn the humidifier on, then turn the dry heater on. Hopefully I won't get too cold. I keep forgetting I've got to write to Christine, the lady that sent me the stuff for my grandson, and she used to come online all the time and pop in and say hello. She's a nurse in, I'm not sure where, and I haven't seen her online for a long time and I'm quite worried about her. Anyway, let me just get my tea out of here. Oh, I've got new cards, by the way, guys. So, Erica, you're going to be the first person to have the new deck of cards. Put my old favourites here. My husband last night, I handed him the black deck. Oh, it's a beautiful looking black deck. He shuffled them, and I said, you shuffle them, you're a better shuffler than me. And one of the cards flung out, went down the side of the lounge, and at the moment I have one card missing out of the deck, and I went through all of them and I'm missing the 9 of clubs. So it's a message to me about what's going on with him. In one way it's a good message, and in another way it's quite a negative kind of message, but I'm floating with that it's a good message. It just basically means busy, a lot of work. But anyway, that card is trapped in my lounge at the moment. I made a cake yesterday, so I'm just having a little bit of that. Oh, that tea is very bitter. Okay, here we go. Erica Marie with the new deck of cards. This is the Alice in Wonderland deck. I've got it upright, so that's good. So we're looking to see what messages about possible surprise money, financial gains coming Erica's way. Show me what's going on financially for Erica. What can she expect? Is there any kind of financial gain that's going to be unexpected, something coming through? Show me what's going on financially for Erica. Is it just hard work and money at the end of the day, or is there something unexpected coming for Erica? Think about 2 questions while you're waiting, Erica. Yes and no questions for the end of this. Okay, here we go, Erica. Erica, this is all about work, commitment, work, getting more work, getting more work, getting more work. So if you did 2 hours a day, then you're doing 3 hours a day, then you're doing 4 hours a day, then you're doing 5 hours a day. This is something to do with an imbalance in a relationship, a partnership, a working partnership. I just feel like you're putting more and more efforts into something that might not actually pay off. Sometimes this can be where you've got an investment somewhere, Erica, and you're being told, oh, look, just top it up, keep it floating, it's going to get good, it's going to get good, but you got to work out when are you going to stop topping it up because it's not getting better. So this is something that's growing, but not growing in the way that you want things to grow. So let's just look at your name a second time. Yeah, basically, Erica, I'm not seeing any windfalls of money coming in. I'm not seeing inheritances or anything like that. I'm seeing a lot of bloody work. I'm seeing an invitation to do something totally different. So it could be a new job, a promotion. Again, I'm not seeing money. I'm seeing getting back to basics and learning from scratch. I do see emotional sort of imbalance thing going on to start with. And it's like your emotional life, your marriage life, your partnership, whatever, interferes with the journey sometimes, and it can causes confusion. I do see down here where you're going to get on board with somebody. It's going to be a good fit, and you're going to learn something from this person. Now, you might be 10 years older than this person or something like that. It could even be a child, but it's like where you're learning something. But then again, it's showing me a hell of a lot of work coming in. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing any kind of windfall or any kind of surprise money coming in from somewhere. You need to have some discussions, possibly with Lance or possibly with people that you work with or even family members, because there's some sort of tension I'm feeling here in this reading, Erica. There's something that needs to be sorted out here. So let's just see what the tarot has to say. Is there any windfall, any money coming towards Siri?
Okay.
Stop.
I found this on the web for is there any wind for any money coming towards? Check
Hey
it out.
Siri. Stop.
Done.
Thank you. I've got to find somehow to turn that bloody thing off. All right, Erica. Show me. I mean, the tarots might show me a windfall or an inheritance or a win, a gain. Okay, all the cards are upside down again, like yesterday. Okay, so again, hard efforts, work, teamwork, moving together in the same thing. I feel like with this kind of questioning, Erica, what I'm seeing here with the world sitting there, this is long, hard work, teamwork, putting in efforts into a project, getting on a journey. The world is like, you got to get to the end of the rainbow. You got to get to the end of the cycle, and then whatever money you've accumulated, whatever you've done, it's finally there. Again, I'm not seeing any kind of payout, any kind of money coming in. The Page of Swords, I feel, is where you're going to take some sort of impulsive action. You've got the walking away from stress here. You've got the new friendships going on. Again, you've got a card that means putting in all the efforts and finally seeing your efforts come through. So, unfortunately, Erica, it's no secret grandma that's going to leave a house to you or somebody that's going to give you a lottery ticket and you're going to win $1 million. It's more likely a lot of hard effort, a lot of work. And I'm seeing a lot of teamwork here. You got to find out what makes you tick, because I feel that you may be in a job that you'd rather not be in anymore. Maybe you've been thinking of doing your own business, and this is where you're trying to get out of the normal day job and have your own business. If you did do that, this is where you'd be starting from scratch and you'd be working at home. There will be somebody missing in that journey, somebody deliberately missing. Either they choose not to take part or you don't want them there. But yeah, I'm just seeing that a lot of hard work on its way. Now, I do want to tell you about what I'm seeing, health-related matters here coming out in your cards. I don't know if it's you or Lance, but this is showing me something wrong in the pelvic area and something to do with balance. So it can be anything you've got two of: 2 eyes, 2 ovaries, 2 lungs, 2 kidneys, 2 legs, 2 arms. So, and then again, it could be hormones with the 4 and the 5 here, meaning male and female hormone. Plus the pelvic area of the body come out here, and it came out in the tarot cards. I don't know how I'm going to travel today with this voice because it's quite croaky, and the coughing's happening quite a bit, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, there is a health-related thing I'm seeing there, and this is making changes to your health. If you're seeing a doctor that you've been seeing for a long time, or Lance is seeing the same sort of person, but you're not getting the results that you desire, this looks like you might need to see a new one, get a second opinion. Just be prepared for expect the unexpected as far as health-related matters go. I do see there's like tension that's been suppressed between you and co-workers or even family members. And this is like where you just go, boom, I can't sit here and say nothing anymore and you just blurt it out, or somebody else does. But this is going to cause a chain reaction of something new that needs to start happening. All right, so let's get more information for you. Is there any windfalls, any unexpected income coming towards Erica? And what else does she need to know right now? Up next, we have Rocky. Rocky, I think your question is on the donation that you made, but I don't know if I can scroll back and see it anymore. So, Rocky, can you please put your question back on the screen? Okay, Erica, what else have we got for you? Okay, it's good and not so good. You have the key to success, the key to love, the key to financial abundance. You are very admired. You like looking after people. People like looking after you, etc., etc. Very nice cards. This is usually about locking down a contract with somebody, love, respect, looking after somebody, them looking after you, and love and abundance. What I don't like is you do have something annoying you, something irritating. Now this, as I said, could be a health issue. It could be that you're noticing something with Lance, that something's not quite right. Well, it's time to go and get some tests done. Or it could be you, because I've got male and female hormones here. At the bottom of the deck, the bear can be all about protection, protecting your family, protecting your house, your financial situation. It also can be stubborn and holding on to something. Anyway, that's what we have there. So as I said at the beginning, think about 2 questions in your mind, yes or no. I like these, they're nice cards. Let's just do the 2 yes and no's. So what I'm going to do, Erica, is the top 3 cards will be the answer to the first question. The bottom 3 cards will be the answer to your second question, okay? Rocky, you'll get 1 free yes or no question at the end of your reading, because yours is a mini reading. So let me just tick off Erica. And then after Rocky's mini reading, we have Jeeta. Now, Jeeta's question is online on PayPal, so I'll go there and read that. All right, so yes or no for Erica's questions she's thinking of, please. Top 3 cards are the answer to her first question. Bottom 3 cards are the answer to her second question, plus any messages she needs to hear to finish this reading, please. Okay, here we go. Good luck, Erica. First question, yes, yes. Or yes, maybe yes. So your messages here are you're being guided by spirit. So your dreams, your intuition, you need to trust in all of that. If you're going into work and you have some idea and you want to talk about it, don't sit there and think, I'll do it tomorrow, do it now, because you're being guided at this time. You're going to be presented with options coming up. I feel this might be financial options. It might be where you live, what you eat, where you eat. But yeah, I feel like the options are presented to you. So don't just take one thing thinking there's nothing else there. There's other options. And again, be prepared, like with medical things, this could be medical decisions coming up as well. And down here we have the woman holding the coin. So this is usually somebody working hard, or somebody very generous, or somebody not so generous, depending on which way you look at it. In a positive reading, this is generosity, abundance, everything. In a negative reading, which you haven't got, it would be the opposite. Anyway, I'm going to give you a yes, because we got 2 yeses, definite yeses, and then we got a maybe sitting here. And your second question at the bottom of the deck, yes, yes, and no. All right, so your message is here to finish off. We're getting a yes with the second question, but there might be a delay. Stop stressing about something, get out there, talk to whoever you need to talk to, make the phone calls. If this is a financial thing that you're stressing about, sort it out. If it's a medical thing, sort it out. But yeah, you got the anxiety card there. It doesn't have to be you either, Erica. It could be Lance. It could be Lance's ex. It could be his son or whatever, or your child. We got the 6th chakra here. So that's the 3rd eye. So that's like you need to trust in your own intuition. If there's something you want to do, something you want to say, you need to start giving some trust back to yourself. And also you have the door to romance. This could be a weekend romance thing that you're going to be doing with Lance. It could be a trip to Europe, who knows. But yeah, there's something beautiful coming your way in regards to romance. So both questions get a yes. The second one gets more of a delay on the yes. The first one was more of a yes and exploring your options. Anyway, thank you, Erica. So we're on to Rocky. I'm just going to have a quick drink and read your question and eat a chunk of my cake. So let me just scroll back. Okay, Rocky's question is... Oh, okay. Here we go, Rocky. Let me just change the clock. Here we go, Rocky. Okay, so this thriller event, I'm going to say this side and that side. So this is going 2 nights, this is going 1 night. Should Rocky attend the 2 nights for the thriller event, or will Rocky be attending 1 night only? So left is 2 nights, right is 1 night. Show me. 2 nights, 1 night, 2 nights, 1 night, 2 nights, 1 night, 2 nights, 1 night, 2 nights, 1 night. Well, this is usually making a firm decision, signing a contract. And then we got the money guy and the invitation to do things, and there's you happy. But I just don't like these 2 black 3s. Because that's usually like where you're left out for some reason, like 3's a crowd kind of thing. But over here, we got nighttime event. We got someone caring and got their arm around your shoulder. But then we got a big black 10 here. So as soon as I seen that big black 10, I thought, that doesn't look too good. And plus you got a 2, which would represent the 2 nights. So let's just confirm more on here. I'm feeling like it's more about the 2 nights, because someone wants you there. You do have an invitation. So I don't know if you're waiting on an invitation that tells you the 2 nights or the 1 night. But this is an invitation. This is you getting the contract or whatever, and that's you happy. But this is where somebody's left out. So if you go for 2 nights, it's like somebody gets pushed out because of you being there 2 nights. If you go for the 1 night, you're wishing you did the 2 nights and you're disappointed and everything. So let's just see. Show me what's more beneficial to Rocky. Going to the thriller night 2 nights, or will she only be going 1 night? I don't know if it's a financial constraint for you to do the 2 nights, because the Jack of Diamonds could represent that the money's just not there. Both events, you're happy here and you're supported. There's some sort of loving energy here with 1 night, and then you're like, oh gosh, I wish I was going for the 2 nights. So will she be doing 1 or 2 nights? So 2 nights on the left, 1 night on the right. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, bottom of the deck, 2, 1. There's the invitation again, travel the world and everything. 3 of Wands did come out upside down, but you got triple 3s here. So I don't know if there's going to be 3 of you supposed to be going, but one of you misses out. Emperor did come out upside down. Emperor's all about powerful and rules and following the rules and whatever. He's upside down. Can be a frustrated kind of energy. Over here, we got everybody celebrating together. We got this like new passion and desire going on. This is everybody gathered together with the 10 of Pentacles. But then we've got this being left out and walking away kind of energy. Both sides show similar kind of things. If I had to say which cards show a more positive sort of thing, well, this is all celebration. There's 2 cards of celebration here and love, and like you got a 2 here together, but then you got a big black horrible 10, and you got a 5 of swords, which is not good energy. Over here, the only kind of negative thing I'm seeing is where somebody missing out. I really don't know what to tell you here, which one, whether you're doing 2 nights or 1 night, because it's showing me if you go for 2 nights, what kind of things would happen. And if you go for 1 night where you're desperately thinking, oh, I wish I had the 2 nights. I'd have to say with this coming out here and this the nice 3 coming out and the negative 3 coming out over here, I'd have to say it's probably just 1 night and you're going to be wishing that you did the 2 nights. So let's just see with yes and no. You can think about, it's supposed to be 6. There's 5 of you. 1 is left out, unfortunately. First question, should you go on vacation to Florida, October? Oh, that's James. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, there's 5 of us. 1 of us was left out. It was supposed to be 6 of you. That's why we got double 3. And I keep feeling someone's left out. Someone's left out. I'm going to put these on either side, and then I'm going to make a decision whether you're going to be doing 2 nights or 1. 2 nights on the left, 1 night on the right. This is no, this is yes. Okay, you've got no, and a yes sitting here as far as 2 nights go, and then you've got yes, and no over here. It's looking like it's 1 night, that you're going to do 1 night. You know what, it just came to my mind, that you might get the 2 nights and you'll go to the 1 night, and then somebody that's supposed to go to the 2nd night will drop out and you'll be able to take their place. Because it looks like you're going to 2 nights, but it looks to me like more favourable over here at 1 night for some reason, even though you're feeling disappointed that you didn't do the 2 nights. So sorry, it was very wishy-washy. What I want you to do now, Rocky, is think about something else in your mind, and for a yes and no answer from here. It's supposed to be 6. Was it an invitation? So I'm not sure if it's for 2 nights. Yeah, of course, this is invitation. You got the Jack of Diamonds, which is an invitation, something coming through an email, a phone call, a letter in the letterbox, and that's an invitation as well. So you've got 2 things that mean invitation. You got where you're choosing something and you're grabbing 1. So the fact that she's grabbing 1, I'm wondering whether it's you grabbing 1. So I'm feeling like it's 1. Anyway, just think of a yes and no to finish off this reading. It doesn't have to even be about this thriller thing that you're going to. Sounds exciting. Yeah, just think about another question in your mind. Don't type the question. What is the answer to Rocky's question she has in her mind right now? Yes or no? And plus we'll get you some messages out of this deck. Okay, good luck, Rocky. Here we go. We have an undecided, yes or no. We have a yes with the 2nd chakra here. And we have a yes with yin and yang. The answer to your question is more of a yes. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the door to romance coming your way. This is where you're standing at a crossroads. Should I do this or should I do that? I'm not too sure. So that's maybe. This here is the 2nd chakra, sexual chakra, balance, family, your heritage, where you come from, what makes you tick. So that's coming up here. That's a positive card. And then we've got yin and yang balance being secured here. So anyway, that's what I've got. If it was a choice between 2 nights or 3 nights with 3, 3, 3, 3 sitting here, I'd probably say it was 3 nights. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we have. Thank you, Rocky. Hopefully that helped you. I'm going to go with 1, but I feel that if there's 5 of you and you all go along to the 1 night, that maybe someone on the second night says, oh, I actually was going for 2 nights, but I can't go now. Do you want to take my place? You may end up getting a last minute second night. But yeah, I'm going to float with 1 at the moment. All right, the question for Jeeta. So that was Rocky is done. Can we do who's in the room that's doing my list? Lisa, Ashley. Ashley, can we just ask who's on the free list, who is still here? Okay, we'll just have a look at that. Let's just confirm that free list because I might cross people out and put somebody in. All right, what do we got now? Oh, we got some more payments, okay, that have come in. James will be after Jeeta with, I'm assuming that's a double mini times 2. And then we've got Jassas with a full reading. Full. And then we've got, is that D? Is that DD on here? It says Doa in here. So that is a full reading that she's paid for. All right, so Jeeta, your question is, how long will you stay in the current job? So let's see what's going on around your current job. See if I get a time frame. And let's start. I've got the clock already set up for a mini. Oh yeah, DD. I can see your payment there. So this is Jeeta. Let me just tick Jeeta off. And then we've got James, Jassas, and Doa with full, really. So I'm going to be busy for the next 30 minutes, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. Okay, so if you're on that waiting list, yeah, maybe consider a donation. Show me about Jeeta and this job. What's going to happen here with Jeeta and this job? What's your proper name, Jeeta? What's Jeeta, is it? I'll send Jeeta. S-A-N-G-I-T. This is good. Okay, so this is your confusion at the moment. This is where you're getting frustrated energy. This is where people are literally just not talking. This is where you feel like you're being ignored or something. You're getting a lot of out of balance kind of thing here. I don't know if where you work there is some sort of ladder system. What I mean by that is you've got the boss and then you've got maybe 2 people under the boss and then there's people under them. So I feel like this might be something to do with somebody that feels superior or something like that. Yeah, so this here is negative, what's going on with work. This is good. 4, 5, 6, 7, diamonds. This is where things are getting better and better and better and better. You asked how long would you stay in the job? A period of 5. This is 5, 5, 5. This black 5 can be where you decide that that's it. You have a bit of a battle with somebody and you go. I do feel that you should be looking for some other job right now. Your name is just Jeeta. That's fine. I've just put extra cards down anyway because Jeeta was too short. Jeeta would have just been that. So I needed 7 cards anyway. That's fine. So this here, I feel that right now you should be looking to see what are your options, where else can you work, what skills have you got to go somewhere else, because this is the frustration will be over. Now, whether you end up staying there and then next year in May you go somewhere else with the 5s everywhere, but this is like possibly somebody from your past giving you an offer here, or you something returning to something you used to do before you did this job. But this is a lot of happiness and a lot of progress and finally things going the way you want them to go here, Jeeta. So let's just get some of these. Wow, that went really quick. Show me Jeter in this job. Don't give up with this, what you're doing, Jeter. I know you said you're getting little instruction, and it probably either they're too busy to give instruction, or also they trust that they know what you're doing. And don't be afraid to talk up and find out and get something in writing of what you've got to do. But you asked how long would you stay there? A period of 5. 5 more weeks, 5 more months, May next year. But whatever is going to happen, it's going to turn around for the better, and you've also got financial increase going on. But 7 of Diamonds is where you choose your job, choose what you're doing, and you make the movements, and it all starts to happen. And this makes you very happy over here. Somebody might be apologizing to you as well. Anyway, let's quickly get this and think about a yes or no question to finish this reading, Jeter. They're all upside down again. All right, this is where you're lost in a maze. Some choices you're making are the right ones. Some choices you're just not too sure. You're not getting the right information. It's also, you've got 777s here. Extremely, extremely lucky cards to get. 3 red 7s is probably the most fantastic thing for a job, romance, whatever you need. Because the 7s is where you sit down and you map out where your life's going to go. And it starts to unfold, starts to work. Don't be tempted to cut corners or do the wrong thing. This can be somebody tempting you to say something, do something that's just not the right thing to do. And do a bit of investigation right now about your future. Where do you want to work? What do you want to do? What are you good at? What are you challenged by? It's time for you to move forward. But 777 is also somebody in spirit that's watching you and guiding you at this time. You're probably supposed to learn something. You know, there's some lesson you're learning at the moment with this frustration in this job. All right, just think of a yes and no to finish this off, Jeter, and then we're on to James with James's 2 questions. So, James, can you put your first question up, please, if we're doing 2 minis? Okay, yes or no for Jeter. Jeter, focus on a yes or no in your mind. This arrived yesterday, guys. And I'm not too happy with it because it's very, very light, which tells me that it's plastic. But I just wanted the evil eye thing anyway, and I love the little evil eye thing at the bottom. The little evil eye thing at the bottom is just so cute. But yeah, not exceptionally happy, so that can just sit on my table there. And it's too big for my wrist as well. I've got very tiny wrists. Okay, yes or no for Jeter's question she's thinking about in her mind. I'm just going to do a few words before I go on to James next, just to update people about the numerology readings that I'm doing in case people are interested. Yes or no for Jeter. Let's finish. That's a yes, Jeter. And your last messages are, be who you are. This is embrace yourself. It can be that you're going to be admired. It also can be stuff about hidden talents that you have. But yeah, this is where you're admired. It could be for your work. Be prepared for some financial constraints at the moment. Now, I didn't really see that in the poker deck. I seen a lot finances increasing. But there could be some sort of financial constraint going on. That's a no card, but then you've got 2 cards that mean romance, happiness, togetherness. I feel this might be more about a caring connection of support in regards to your job than anything else. But it could be about love here, that somebody's admiring you and there's a connection coming up. I don't know if you're already connected though. I can't remember. I've done so many readings on everyone. I can't remember who's connected and who's not. So anyway, your answer is yes, Jeter, to whatever the question was. All right, James, your first question. Let me just explain to people while I have a chunk of my lemon butter cake thing. Oh, Joan, my nails. Let me just turn a light on. I don't know if you can see that, but it goes different colors with the light. So it's it looks like a really pretty blue, and then it looks like purple, you know, depending on which way I put my hands. What it is they do a layer of black, and then the number of the color was 240. So I don't know if that's just their little numbers they have in the salon. But it's a very fine metallic, like a blue, purple, silver glitter. So when I get this taken off next week, I'm going to get white underneath and then get that same color on top. So it'll still look pinky, bluish. At the moment, it looks like a weird blue, and then it looks purple. The camera's not really showing that it looks purple. But, yeah, I'm trying to get it. Anyway, yeah, so it's 240. It didn't have a name on it. When I go out there, I'll ask them what the name is for you. I'll ask them because they've just put the number 240, but I'll see what the color name is. So it's black, a layer of black, and then a layer of this glitter stuff on top. Anyway, thanks for asking. Yeah, it's like a chameleon, changes color. So what I'm offering now for the $11 in PayPal or $14 on Super Chat is a numerology style reading. So what I need for that is your birthday numbers. If you're in a relationship, so Lisa, and she's in a relationship with somebody, if she's got his birthday, let's say he's 1st of January 1990, I'll write down 1 and whatever 1990 is, and I'll have his 3 numbers, and I write Lisa's numbers, and then I add them together, and then I can do a relationship numerology on the 2 people together and see what's great about the relationship, what's a struggle with the relationship. Or I can just look at your own birthday and see what people you match with, what people you'll have challenges with, what you're good at, what you're challenged by. Anyway, that's on offer now. Numerology readings cannot be done in a mini reading. I need at least 10 minutes to do them. All right, so what are we up to? James. This cake is delightful, even if I do say so myself. I haven't cooked cake in ages, and I just felt happy yesterday, and I wanted to cook. And then by the end of the night, I felt like shit again because of something that happened. And I just thought, wow, I went 5 steps forward and I just felt like I went 10 steps backwards. Anyway, that's how things happen. So, James. Oh, I'll come with you to Florida, James. Can I get a ticket? Is it cold in Florida in that time of the year? Because I know yous are going into winter, aren't you? I'm assuming that Florida is like Queensland in Australia. They never really get a proper winter. It's like we went up there, it was 9 degrees Celsius here, and we went to Cairns and it was 30 degrees Celsius in Cairns in winter. So, well, it was the end of winter. It was just a week before spring. But down here it was freezing and raining and windy, and like I said, I've had the heater on today. Last night I was freezing, and meanwhile up in Cairns they're walking around in shorts and tops and flip-flops or thongs. We call them thongs. And we're down here with snow jackets on. So yeah, does Florida get cold or not? I used to talk to somebody in Florida. That person died. All right. All year round. Okay, James, let's get on to your first question. So your first question was, should you go sometime in October, November? Okay, let's look at that. Should James go to Florida October, November time? Should James go and take his vacation October, November time? I'm going to put 3 cards here, October, November. I'm going to separate them to see which month is better. Should James go around October, November to Florida for a vacation? Is it far? Does it take you a long time to get there, or do you fly, or... Oh, you want to do the numerology thing again? We did yours yesterday, didn't we? Or you want to do 2 people together? Yeah, just add the $6 US to make it up to a full reading thing. Okay, James, Florida, October, November. Looks like October you're working. Definitely working in October. Ah, nice surprises will happen in November. You'd be flying. Can you drive there from where you are? And how long would it take? If we drive to Queensland, it takes about 14 hours. If we fly to the top of Queensland where we went, it would take probably 3 days to drive there where we went, and it took 3 hours on a plane. But if we just go into Queensland, it takes about an hour and a half on a plane, or 12 hours driving. It does look good for October, but to me it looks better in November, if you go in November. I just feel like there may be some sort of contract deal or something with work, and something to do with some woman. Possible injury or something that you're working on, that somebody needs you during October. But November, there is some sort of surprise coming out. There could be delays as well. This is actually showing, this is where you make a firm decision, but there's something that you need to do at the same time. And then the black 5 is normally a delay for travel. This is travel, and then this is a delay. But this is also a working contract. So on the one hand, if you went in October, but yes, you should go. October, November, you should go. The answer is yes. With the double aces, the Joker. We've got the Queen over here. I don't know if you're going to end up meeting someone in October. Not in Florida. Like, you end up meeting someone. It doesn't look like a romantic thing, but it looks like through work there's something there. Let's just get more information on that. Okay, more information about holidaying in Florida, October, November for James. No, this looks like, I reverse all of that, James. It looks like you would be going October. It would be good. There may be something to do with work, though, as well at the same time. So maybe when you go to Florida, maybe there's an expo, or maybe you end up hooking up with someone. They say, oh my God, are you a massage? We need somebody, you know. There could be, for some reason, I'm seeing vacation, yes, and meeting people and talking and going out, but I'm seeing something to do with work here. Over here, I'm seeing an overload going on. Some sort of news comes into, basically, if you don't get there by October and you say, okay, I'll go in November, there could be a delay, a big major delay for some reason. Something goes wrong here. It could be a medical thing, it could be a family thing, but there's some sort of overload and stress and financial drama going on over here. Whereas here, nearly all the cards are positive except for that. Because this is signing contracts, but this just looked to me like you were working. So maybe you go there for vacation, you end up working or finding out about a job, or maybe you're going to move there. Anyway, that's what we've got. So good luck when you go there. Let me just see. We'll do a quick yes and no for you. Yes and no for James. Yes or no for James. Okay, so James, your second question, let me just check. PayPal, I've got 2 notifications here. I'm reaching my goal today. That's good. Okay, James, so you've paid for, I'll just put 3 minis here. even though it's 1 mini and 1 full. Actually, I'll just put 1 full. 1 full, 1 mini. James, give me the numbers of what it is you want me to look at. And then we have somebody else has paid. I don't know what name they're using online. What have we got there? Has somebody else said on here that they're paid? I don't want to say their name that they're using on here in case they're using a different name online. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So after James, we have Jasas. Then we have DD. So Jasas, get ready when I'm finished this next reading, this numerology reading. And then we will have Jasas, Doa, which is D, and then somebody else paid. So somebody else has paid. I just need to know who that was. All right. So yes and no. Oh, good. Oh, you're using the same name. Thank you. So Gerda Sarte. Gerda, I would just call you Gerda. Gerda has paid for a mini read. A mini read. Okay, so we have Jasas with a full, Doa with a full, and Gerda with a mini. And we also have James's second question, which is up the money to have a numerology, which is a full read. So I'm going to be 10, 20, 30. I'm going to be about 35, 40 minutes, guys. So if you are on that free list, I suggest that you think about donation because I probably won't get the free list done. Ashley, you are my moderator and you have been here helping, and I will promise you will be done whether I get through that list or not because you are my moderator, okay? So here we go. James, just think about your yes or no question, and then I'll just scroll back to see if you put the birthday numbers you want me to look at. Okay, you haven't put anything yet. We'll just do your question first. Oh, okay, there's the numbers now. Okay, just yes or no in your mind, James. And because you've done that, we'll do 2 yes and no's right now. So think of a second question in your mind. Okay, you just had the broken heart and the healing going on there. And I'm thinking about Patty just then. So, maybe she's going to finally heal. Yes or no for James's first and second question. First is from the top, second's from the bottom, plus messages James needs to hear, please. First question, yes, yes. Oh, no. Okay, so the story I'm seeing here is the door to romance opens up. Probably you see something you like it. You feel you're at the end post. You're at the victory post here. Very nice yes, yes, yes answer. But they're all tied up. I don't know if that's you tongue-tied and you can't speak. You're nervous, or whether it's the woman acting like that, or whether she's currently involved and breaking off with somebody. But yeah, I feel like you might go into a romantic thing and somebody that's either unavailable yet, or there's some sort of nervousness there. And your bottom question, your yes or no, is yes, yes, and yes. So your messages, just to finish off that part, James, is take the blindfold off. It almost like the Two of Swords. Take the blindfold off and make your decisions and sign that contract within yourself, with other people, or even with a job. Door to healing and happiness is on its way. And also the Magician in the mirror, just be careful that some things are not always what they seem. But this is where you're making choices and trying to balance something out. He's actually got one hand holding the fire up higher than he's got the water holding down. So yeah, just sometimes things you might be putting your energies into one thing when you should be putting them somewhere else. Anyway, your second question is more of a maybe, yes, and maybe. So your second question is more of a maybe there. Okay, so James, we're doing numbers for you and Patty to see what the connection is. So that would be Patty, is it? No, that's you, 12 for the 6. So we've got the 6, 3. And then we got the 1 and the 9, which is a 1. The 1 and 9, so you're a 1. And we worked that out that you are a 11, you're a 2. Is that right? And then Patty, we have 7, 3, and a 1 as well. Oh, you're just one number the difference. Oh my God. One number. So she's a 3. She's like me, I'm a 3. Okay, so this is for a full read. Okay. So let me just get these numbers first together. So what we've got to do now, 1991 and 9 is 10, which is 1. 1 and 9 is 10, which is 1. You've both got those zeros in there, so that's the unknown. All right, so 6 and 6, 12, 13 is 4. It's 12, 6, 2, 5. Okay, so 12 is, no, sorry, that's 13. 13, which is 4. Okay, so together we have 4, 6, 2. Oh my God, James! Use together a 2, 4, 6. You needed that in reverse. If you and her were 2, 4, 6, you don't see that very often. That's two people that are meant to be together, but this is where the problem is. The connection of coming together might not happen until you're older. So in the beginning, you should have the connection happen here, and then the coming together with the 4, and then the 6 is like the children, the family, and the life together. But user got it in reverse here. I can see where the problem started happening. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so we got 1, 8, 4, 2. Oh, look at the emotions. No good. No good. No good. Look at that. 2, 2, 2. This is your negative side with her. Really, really hard type thing. 9, 6. Together up on the top here. All right, so James, you and Patty, both of you are on a learning journey, and you both like to learn the same things and both have an understanding of the same sort of things. So if she said, I read about that this star that's going to crash and da da da, you go, I read that too. Or you'll say, I like that. So there is a common ground between what you like to do in work, in life, in learning. She has a problem with other females being around you. She has a lack of trust in that. You have a problem with maintaining the balance or the emotions, so controlling your emotions. So it could be that you two, when you come together, she could spark you off where you're like, oh, she's getting under my nerves, or why doesn't she just say something? And it's like sometimes you'll be where you need to be with her, and other times it's like, I need to be alone. But she could do that too. It's like a mirror thing, because these numbers are for both of you, not just you or her. I'm going by this side being the male side and this side being the female side. 6 is like the age you're at right now. You're both in this sort of plateau with your ages. So the problems here are about not having the structured plan. So it's just not coming together. And that's why we got the 4 sitting down the bottom here. You started off where being solid in a relationship was more likely where you were being solo. So you would come together, but you would act like single people together, and then you'd go home and you'd be single. So it was like this single thing. Also, your strengths are, if you come up with an idea for business or travel or whatever, it's great. If she does, it's great. This is where you're good with groups of people together. You could both teach other people. So you could open up a place and say, Patty, do you want to come and help me? I'm going to teach people massage, or I'm going to teach people meditation, or I'm going to teach Reiki. So I feel like together you would be great business partners, because you have 1, 8, and 9. And that's 2 people that They can work really, really well together. There's one number missing, and this is fun, family, sex. You got number 3 missing, because you got 1, 2, 3 is missing, 4, 5, 6, and you got 7 missing as well. 7 would be your big time changes that you would want to make for your future. She would want different changes, and that's where things would go pear-shaped. But what used to float with, what used to have in common or are good at, this is talking a lot, changing things, talking about changing plans and where you want to go and what you want to do, structure and learning and teaching, being responsible for your actions and admitting if something's your fault. You do have a 2 sitting up here, which is the partnership. In later life, you will always have a connection to her, to each other. Up here, this is more about all business and lots of people, exploring the world. This can be an obsession. It can be where you get obsessed with her, she gets obsessed with you, or a certain way of thinking. In the old age, if you two were to be together, in the old age, this is like grandparents, great-grandparents' life together and being at home together, doing things together. Down here in the bottom, we have a big problem with emotions. So this can be her emotions get too high, too low, your emotions get too high, too low. So you might be feeling top of the world, you go over and visit her, and she's down in the pit. Then she might be feeling good and you might not be well, or you might be thinking, well, you didn't want to talk to me yesterday, now you want to talk to me. So I feel like the emotions go haywire, backwards and forwards here with the 2 of you. But it's also, 2s are also about commitment. Let's make a commitment. So it's like the timing goes off with the 2 of you. Like I seen it, as soon as I seen the 2 and the 4 on the wrong side of this, like the 2 should have been here and the 4 should have been in the middle and the 6 should have been on the end. As soon as I seen that, I felt like that was the wrong section, the way it was sitting. Like you came into me. If you met her when you were towards the end, you know, like in your 50s, 60s, 70s, I feel like that's where there would be more of a solid commitment. But this is just showing me 2 people that could work very well in a business together, but their emotions and balance would have to be kept in check. I do feel there may be jealousy from her side of it, where if you had a business together and a woman come in to talk to you, she wouldn't like it. So I feel like there would be that kind of thing going on there. What makes both of you better is people born in March or July, people born on the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th, and people born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th. So all of these numbers, people born March, July, 3rd, 12th, 21st, 30th, 7th, 16th, 25th. So when you are out and about or working, they're the kind of characters that would need to be making things better for you. So if you went on to have children, which there's no children numbers in here, you're missing the 3. 3 would be fertility, pregnancy, sex. So that number is missing. And that's fun that's missing. Fun is missing between the 2 of you. So I feel that whatever's happened to her, there's serious stuff that happened to her. So looking up here at her numbers, I'll just quickly do that because we still got a bit of time. 1. Let's just see what she's got a problem with down here. Yeah, see, that's where it's coming from. See the 222 in the bottom? She's got the 222 in the bottom as well. She's got 246, which is where you used to come together as a 246. Her challenge is 246. Her challenge is commitment, marriage, and being with someone and trusting someone and having a family with someone. It's sitting in her problem area. It's something she desires, something she wants, but it's a challenge. What she's great at is being on her own and having ideas and running the show, being the boss. So that one that I'm picking up over here between both of you, it's coming from her. She's got the double ones. So she's like, she's got a 4. She needs everything structured and in order. She got a 5. When she wants to change something, she's going to change it. When she's old, she should be having a lot of money when she's old. So she's probably going to save and save and save to have a lot of money. But what I'm not seeing there is family, children, all of that. She's a 112 though. She's a 112. How did I get a 3 there? I got a 3 there, didn't I? 7, 3, 11, it's 2. 6 and 3 is 9, is 10, which is a 1. You're a 1, not a 2, and she's a 2. What did I do there? I did something wrong there. So that makes you a 3. Ah, so the 3 is there. The 3 is there together. There is the fun and 3 there together. Sorry about that, James. I've added that up wrong. I've added up that wrong because you're the 12th of the 6th. She's the, what did you say, the 21st of the 7th? Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Let me see. Where's her numbers? Yeah, 21st of July. Oh, that's my brother's birthday. That's my brother's birthday. So 21st of July, that makes her a 112. So she's a 2, you are a 1. So I didn't do much focus on this area here, but yous together are a 3. Yeah, together. Oh no, I added up this. That's where I got the numbers. 4 and 6 is 10, plus 2 is 12, which is 3. The 3 is there. Why did I get a 5? Anyway, don't worry too much about that part because all of these numbers are correct, what I had here. You still are missing a 7. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have a 5. So it's 5 that's missing. 5 is change and travel and everything. Okay, so forgetting about those numbers there. So the numbers just to add to this, sorry about this, James, 5, 14, 23. So people born in May, not March. People born in May, the 5th, the 14th, and the 23rd. And those dates also are good dates. So if there's a show on the 14th of July, you and her should go to that. So you need to write those numbers down. And if anything's coming up that's something you could go with her, you should go to that together because those dates, those numbers are a good thing. But yeah, just looking at her on her own, I don't like that she's got this 2, 2, 4, 6 in the bottom here because that can be where somebody's very challenged with getting that right partner, staying with that partner, being loyal and faithful. And not that she won't be loyal and faithful, but having that in her life. But she's very independent. This is showing somebody on their own, independent, traveling, changing, and having a lot of money in her future. Anyway, that's what I've got, James. Really interesting stuff there. I like doing this this reading thing. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. You're probably sitting there going, that number doesn't add up. It's not that. It's not a 5. It's not a 5. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. So up next we have Jassas. Jassas, did your question get posted on here? Jassas. Jassas. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm Jassas, male, Taurus. What do you know about Maja? Okay, Jassas, are we doing what I just did then with numbers? Because you've asked questions here. So you've paid for a full reading plus a little bit extra. So what are you wanting me to do here, Jassas? Yeah, she's a 1-1. She's 11. Yeah, sorry about that, James. I got that the wrong way there. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that number down. So you weren't missing a 3 together, you were missing a 5. A 5 and a 7. I'm just waiting for just Sass to confirm. Because what are you asking here? Number 1. What's Marja? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, just Sass, are you speaking yet? Are you saying anything? Just Sass is not saying anything. I'm going to set the clock and do the 10-minute reading on these questions you're asking me. And what I'm going to do is, what's the universe? What's the messages about this Marja that you want to know about, the Gemini? And whether you should wait or not. Like, we'll see whether you're sitting around waiting. And so what I want to do is, this is if you wait, this is if you don't wait. You know, you move on, you let it go. That's the way I'll look at this. I'm not going to do her birthday numbers unless... are you saying anything up here about the birthday numbers? Because the birthday number thing is a birthday number reading, which is, that's it. We do the birthday number reading. Or we got the card reading. So I'm going to do this as... the card reading. So I'm going to get started because I've got to move along. We've got people waiting. So just Sass, and I'm just going to write her name down so that I know what I'm dealing with. Because my phone will turn off. Just Sass. And you want to know about Marja. Gemini. Male, female, Gemini. Okay. That way it doesn't matter if my phone turns off. Okay, here we go, Jasass. This is for Jasass, and this reading is starting at 1 hour and 17 minutes and 47 seconds. So I don't know if anybody wants to write that down in the comments section so that this reading can be seen, because I don't think Jasass is answering at the moment. Okay, so Jasass, you want to know about you and Marja. There's been no contact for a while. So we want to see, should you wait? Should you move on? So I'm going to do, the first section is you and Marja if you wait, and if you don't wait. So show me, I'm going to split this into 2. Right, and this is if you wait. Show me what will happen. Should Jasass wait? How does she feel? Okay. A-S. This is if you move on, let it go. Should Jasass just let it go? Move on now. Both situations are good. I do feel that there's something going on in the background for her or you with the double 4s, because that's not really a nice situation with the double 4s there, especially one of each. That usually means that somebody's seeing somebody else or somebody's interested in somebody else. You could in time have a connection, a friendship, and possibly balance it out to be more than that down the track. It could be 4 months away. You said how long should you wait? Maybe till April next year, or maybe four more months. And then see, are you friends? Is there a reconciliation? Because the 3 of Hearts can be a reconciliation between 2 people, and the 2 of Diamonds would be, it's not a really nice relationship, it's a good balanced relationship. if this was somebody you worked with, I'd say, oh yeah, you and your business partner are going to work things out and come to a more of an agreement, a balance. But this is about a romantic thing, so I'm not seeing love in abundance. If you decided to let it go, I feel that it would take you some time. I also feel that people would start to tell you stuff, that, oh, I'm glad you moved on now, or she's got somebody else or something. It's like you get some surprises that you don't like. Up here, the Joker is like something surprising coming in that's going to make you feel happy. So it could be that you find out that she's contacted you, or you go somewhere and you run into her. But then you're not so happy, you're sort of a bit confused about things. But down here, it's like you find out something that you didn't really want to know, and then it gives you the decision that I'm moving on now. If you moved on, there is a big love waiting for you somewhere. It's not showing me who, it's just showing me that you could be involved with groups of people and starting to feel like I'm not waiting for this anymore. So either way, I don't want to tell you which way to go, Jasas. Just checking as I was not on chat. I'm doing your reading right now, Jasas. I'm doing it right now. It started at 1 hour and 17 minutes, so you've just missed the first little bit. All right, so I don't want to tell you to hang on, and I don't want to tell you to let her go and, you know, let it go and then move on. But I am seeing that you could have some sort of friendship connection, maybe. But the double fours is telling me there's somebody else. So she's either moved on to somebody else, or there's somebody else trying to get your attention. But I do have a male there, a very attractive male, that possibly she's interested in here. If things go bad with what she's doing, she might come back towards you. But down here, if you let her go, this is where I'm seeing where it's tough for you to let her go. You're going to get up in your head. What if she comes back? Oh my God. But then you've got making a firm decision and a commitment to a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. So let's just see what else we get. Jasas and Maja, the Gemini. Okay, so as you can see here, you desire her. She's your Empress. I don't know if she looks at you like you're a player. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but this can be the card of someone that's offering something, but you're offering it to lots of people, not just one person. Can be her energy as well, not just yours. But we got a player energy, we got a fun energy, we got a desire energy, and we got another desire sex card here. And then we got the hanging around waiting. Down here, if you let this go, we have at first where you will go inside yourself and heal from this connection, and then you make a firm decision to go branch out. You may meet somebody that is a Cancer star sign with this card here, maybe not, but that's you decide that once you decide that that's over, you will need to heal yourself from the connection that you've had for so long. And you've been waiting, and then you go on a journey, and this is good. I'm seeing a good journey here. I'm seeing like finally letting this go is a better thing. You asked in your questions like what sort of time frame should you wait? Well, we got double fours up here and we got double aces here. So I'm thinking 4 months. We're in September now, so if we include September, October, November, December, the aces would be January, a new start. So for me, I would be thinking, okay, I'm going to just wait till the new year. If nothing's happening here and it's not going anywhere, I'm not going to hang around anymore, because there's something I can be doing. I can branch out and I can move forward. Now, I'm not seeing you with somebody else and being in a loving relationship. I'm seeing you having fun, exploring, traveling, getting to know new people. We do have Virgo and Cancer energy here. You said that she's Gemini. We don't have the Gemini coming out. We also have, what's that, fire? We have fire signs sitting there. Fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. Don't know if that means anything, but and underneath we had the same thing as well. We had the King of Clubs and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, I'm feeling like I would wait, but not too much longer. And while you're waiting, I would try and connect with her family or her friends just to find out what is she doing. Because if she's moved on and she's with somebody, because this usually can mean fertility. That's usually somebody pregnant and having a baby girl here. So she may have moved on and she's with somebody that's got daughters, or she's going to have a child, or meanwhile you're waiting around. But when I look at you letting this go and moving on, I feel like by next year you will decide that that's it. It's going to be a painful process. I'm not going to lie about that. It will be a painful process for you. There will be fear that, okay, if I move on now and think that's it, I'm not going to try and connect anymore. I'm not going to try and get this thing to work anymore. I'm going to delete the contacts. I'm going to delete pictures or whatever. I'm going to start to move on, go out, enjoy myself, go on trips. You'll have this fear that once you do this, what if she then comes back? Will you deal with that when she comes back, if she comes back? So yeah, like I said at the beginning, I don't want to tell you to stay and I don't want to tell you to go, because that's not my place. But I'm just telling you my intuition of what I'm feeling here. All right, we'll just give you some Lenormand on this, and then we'll do 2 yes and no questions. Okay. I'm just going to get that water off that card. All right. This is just some extra information for you, Jassas. It's for Jassas. Okay, Jassas. So, you can stay and wait and hope. This is the Book of Secrets, Book of Unknown. Don't know what to do. Or you can set sail, go on a journey, enjoy life, beautiful dinners, beautiful people, travel, whatever, and watch something new grow. And even, look at this. Look at all the cards underneath. Taking a chance, look. So I'm feeling like just give it a time frame that you feel comfortable with and say, right, I'm going to give it the rest of this year, and then I'm not going to spend another year or another month of my life waiting for this to happen. And then you move on, because if you move on, it looks like moving on to brighter pastures, and then growth and happiness and stability happens. But meanwhile, you've still got this unknown going on, which I think is this Marja. How does she feel about you? I didn't even get to that part of it. I was just trying to focus on that because you asked a lot of questions for one question kind of reading. Anyway, let's do a yes and a no. Maybe in your mind you can think about, does she feel emotions of love or anything for me anymore? Maybe that might be question 2 or question 1. Yeah, so anyway, yes and no question from the top, yes and no question from the bottom. Let's shuffle. Yes or no, plus messages for you just to finish this reading, and thank you so much for your donation. Okay, Jassas has a yes or no question in his mind right now. What is the answer, yes or no? He has a second question in his mind. What is the answer, yes or no? Okay, here we go. First question for you, Jassas. Yes, yes, and this is the whole walking away card. So if you asked, should I just go now, move on? Well, you got a walking away card and 2 confirmations of yes. If you asked, does she feel love and stuff for you? This would be yes. This is sexual attraction as well. It's family. It can be things like traditional values, heritage, yeah, ancestors and things like that. We got balance card there, message for you. And then we got the walking away. like it's time to walk away. In this card with the walking away, the woman's actually turning around and looking back at what's going on. So she's not fully walking away. She's just physically walking away, but you can see she's looking back. There's crossed swords and things in this as well, like not too sure what to do, but that's telling you walk away. Balance needs to come back into your life, and this is all about family and nurturing and ancestry, everything. It can be sexual and fertility as well, that card. So that's was your messages. That was a yes to question number 1. Question number 2, we've got yes, no, and yes. So it's more of a yes. We have the heart chakra. So this can be physical health. This can be mental, heart, love, all of that sort of thing. Messages coming through. We also have, and that's caring for yourself. When you look at the chakras, maybe your chakras out of balance. Blossoming abundance will be yours. So this is yes, yes. This no card, I feel like it's something you fight with yourself, because this is about hostility. So if you're trying to fight what it is you want or what you want to do, or you're coming up against a brick wall here, yeah, it's just pointing that out, that there's a hostility kind of card there. But yeah, you could have love and happiness and abundance, but you got to break through the barrier. Anyway, that's what we have for you. All right, right, so that was Jasas. Jasas with a full one. Okay, D, we're up to D. Ali, you made a donation. Thank you, Ali. Let me have a look. You're in the middle of something. The questions are under PayPal. Yeah, I read all of the questions. It's all done. It's done. Okay. Can someone type in the text that his reading, Jasas's reading, started at 1 hour and I think it was 17 minutes, wasn't it? Was it 1 hour and 17 minutes for Jasas? Somewhere around there. Okay, D, there it is. You only ever go by D. I know you used my other name. You wanted an update on Tim's feelings, thoughts regarding you. Thank you so much. What are we doing? We're doing a full reading for you. Let me just check my PayPal to see. Erica, Gita, James, Jasas, D. Then up next we'll have Gerda. And then we've got Ali. She only has one question. It's on here. One question from Ali. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the donations. Now, I'm just going to go across to my stream elements and turn off all of the things. Can we close all readings now? I don't know if I'm going to get to... Yeah, D donated. I'm about to do hers now. I've got her listed under her other name. But yeah, she's got a full reading coming up now. So let me just turn everything off now. And just close everything for now. I will try and get through the yes or no's for free. But I do need to do my clients first. All right. So here we go. Let me just tick you off, D. We're going to do a full reading. And you wanted to know an update about you and Tim, thoughts and feelings. Okay, so let's see what's coming off. Is it Timothy? I'd like to use the full name when I do the letters. So is it Timothy? I'll just wait till you confirm that while I quickly eat some more cake and drink some tea. Oh, thank you, Joan. My energy is not that great. I'm trying to plod through. Every year except for last year, I get a flu. And I get it twice a year. I get one at the beginning of the year around Easter. Nearly every Easter for the last 20 years, I have been sick with a snotty nose and a fever, aches and pains for about 2 days, and I lose my voice. And then around August, September, when we got spring and flowers and lots of birds with their feathers that I'm allergic to, I'll get probably a sinus infection and things like that, which is what happened, plus a throat thing. And then it takes ages. The cake I made it yesterday. It is a white, well, it's supposed to be a mud cake, but it's more of a white butter cake. And then I put fresh lemon squeeze and peel into the topping. So I've got a lemon drizzle over the top of a white butter cake. And the tea I'm drinking is, what did I put in here? Lemon, ginger, honey, and turmeric. So you can see turmeric floating at the bottom there. That's all turmeric at the bottom of my cup. That's all for my flu. One of my moderators on here, Divine Goddess, she's in India. And when I was sick the other day, she said, put turmeric in your tea. So I went out to the kitchen and got my turmeric out, went boom, boom, boom. And you know what? Within 24 hours, I felt a lot better. So I drink 2 or 3 cups of this a day, or chamomile, or just lots of lemon juice and chamomile and honey and turmeric. So anyway. Right, okay, Dee, thank you everybody for your patience. I do need to keep taking breaks and have a drink and have something to eat. I'm struggling with recovering from this flu bug that I've had. I had a double dose of a flu. It started off with a sore throat, no fever, and just, infection in the sinus throat, so I won't go into details what that was like. That went on for a couple of days, and antibiotics chucked that one in the bin. And then just as I recovered from that, I picked up on the sinus, high fever, lost my voice again, cough, 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 blowing my nose 100 miles per hour. And so I'm finally getting on the home run. So, you'll need to go backwards, Jasas, and go and listen to your reading. I suggest that everybody that has a paid reading, that in the comment section, not here, not in the live chat, in the comment section underneath the video, write down your time of your reading. That way you can come back next week, next month, and you can come back and listen to what I was saying in the reading. Because sometimes I'll predict things and then they all happen. All right, so what are we doing now? We're doing D, and I was just waiting to see if the name is Timothy. Let me just scroll back. Oh, it's Timothy. Yeah, I just wanted the name, the letters in the name. All right, here we go. Good luck and thank you for your donation. Okay, so we're looking at Timothy. Tim and D. What's the energies between them? What does she need to know? I'm just going to put extra cards for your name because it's short. T-I-M-O-T-H. Oh God, the cake's making me cough. Have I got a lolly thing? I haven't got one. All right. D, I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at here, but the top name, the top cards is yours. This is you. And this is Timothy, Tim. Now, for you, I see a very you're in, you're out kind of energy. We got a black, we got 2 red 10s. And this is where you want marriage, happiness, stability. We got a 2 over here, it's a diamond. We got a 4 here, that's a diamond. So we got a lot of diamonds here, 8 of diamonds. They're good. They're happiness, fun, friendship, going out on dates, enjoying life. There is 2 4s in here, and I don't know if you've had readings before where I've talked about the 2 4s. If 2 4s are black, which they're not, really not a good combination, not a good omen. 2 4s being red and black, still not that great, because it can mean where, I don't know what's going down between you and Tim at the moment, but this can be where you've decided that either you're worried about him having somebody in the background that he talks to, or you've been thinking about exploring new friendships and whatever, but then you've got a lot of love and passion for Tim. You have a friendship zone card. You have a sexual card between the two of you. It looks like this was supposed to be marriage and stability and love and happiness and working together on your journey, but instead of the numbers going up, it's coming down. It's still good though, but this shows me somebody that's loyal, true, and wants to do what's best for you and others. Now, when I look at Tim, I'm seeing a totally different picture here. I've got 2 different women coming out in his cards. I've got the one that he's got the attraction, the desire. She's hardworking. She can be flirty and stuff like that. Then we got the other one that shows up as the, like, bad things have happened in her past, but she's also a very strong thinker. She could be very analytical. She could be a bit cold at times because of things that have happened. So I'm not sure. This could be you and his mother. It could be you and some other woman. It sometimes can be the 2 people in one. So this could be you all together. That sometimes you're this desirable, flirty, fun, hard-working woman, and then other times you can get quite withdrawn, depressive, dark mood, but also very analytical, very strong-minded, always working things out. He has a black 2. You've got a red 2. So this is about, I want a relationship, I want a friendship, I want a balance, I want us to do things, we like things the same, I want to eat at this restaurant with you, I want to celebrate things with you, I want to celebrate life. Down here we've got, I can't. You're wanting me to do something I don't want to do. I don't really like this crowd of people, I don't fit. Sorry, I couldn't turn up today, I was busy at work. So I've got this negative kind of energy, but I don't know if it's his energy or how he perceives your energy. This also can represent somebody that wants to basically pick a fight, have anger and that. There is something to do with something that he has been building up towards, something just not working anymore, just stepping away from it. But then he shows this sex, fun and friendship card on the end. This is where somebody lacks with their commitment. The commitment's just not there. So let's get some more information. Yeah, I can see you've got a lot of feelings and you've just started to date with him, right? This may be where he was at. This may be a woman he used to be with that caused him a lot of possible insecurity, anger, a bit of distrust. He might be one of those people that thinks, oh no, let's just see where this goes, but I'm not willing to commit. Friendship, sex, fun is nice, but as far as putting my hand out and saying, yeah, let's commit to each other, it's just not there. I don't know, something bad happened here. I don't know if someone screwed him to the wall with money, divorce, whatever. But it doesn't look good, whatever that is. So like I said, this could be 2 versions of how he sees you, or it could actually be 2 separate people that he's involved with or his mind is wrapped around. More information for D and Tim, please. D, Tim, relationship. Are these cards all upside down? You've got a lot of love wrapped up in this guy. A lot of love. You see yourself as married to him. You see that this could be your everything. For him, he's thinking about the memories. He could get stuck in the past, about your past, his past. Sex, fun, and friendship again coming out. The relationship itself, it's a bit strained. It could be at a distance as well here, D. This is going to take some work and going out places together, doing things together, and just taking it one day at a time. Sometimes you're impulsive, you want it more and you want it now. For him, he's trying to juggle two things at once here. It's either two people, two relationships, his family, his mum, his past, whatever. But he's definitely in a balancing act at the moment. It could be a learning together process with each other. Bottom of the deck, we've got justice, we've got healing from heartbreak, we've got possibly coming together in the future. It could be a good thing down the track. I just feel that you're ready, you're loving, you're happy, you want to enjoy life and do things. You have got some concerns about possible interactions with people from his past. You may be worried about his ex or his mum or whoever. Some sort of interference here, but generally speaking for you, it's you're all in, you're ready. For him, I feel like he's just not there. He's just not ready for that. Some sort of justice. This could even be a legal thing that he's got to go through first. It could be his job as well. A lot of stress with work and job. Because this is usually where somebody's called it quits and ended something. And then that has bruised them for how they are now. But your final card on both of you, it was at the bottom of the deck, was after healing that you two come together. So that's nice energy there between the two of you. Oh my God, that thing's loud. All right. So let's just do some Lenormand, and then I want you to think about 2 yes or no questions. Maybe next time, D, I should do the numerology on you and Tim. So you give me your birthday. I don't know if you watched that earlier, but I do your birthday, his birthday. We put the numbers together and we see what's good, what's not so good, and whether it works, you know. When we have a look at his numbers and see what's going on there. But that is a full reading. That would be, you know, a full reading, $11 or more through PayPal. All right. Did you just notice what dropped as I was shuffling for you, talking about you and Tim? It was the swans, the forever, the soul connection. So that's beautiful. Okay. And then we have the guy that just wants to be on his own, flipping out and jumping out there. All right. Your last message is about you and Tim. Ha! All right. I like it. The new beginning. The birth is at the bottom. Now, as I said, this guy can be, oh, look at me. I want to be everybody's friend. I want to go places. I want to do things. After some knowledge, some study, some learning from the past, we finally have this guy turning into this guy. Now, sometimes this message could be, this is Tim, and this is somebody that wants to stand beside you no matter what. So it could be 2 separate energies, but your messages are being wise and learning from the past will then bring this to you. So it's either going to be, he's going to change from how this is the single guy running around, enjoying life, working, whatever he's doing. And then there's some sort of progress towards this, where this person wants to be by your side, or you've got an option there that somebody else is going to come in. All right, so 2 yes and no questions plus some more. We'll do it next time, D, the numerology thing, because it's like a one-off thing. If you're looking at just you and one other person, it's a one-off thing. Or if I look at you, it's a one-off thing, because it's not going to change. Like if I do your numbers today and then you ask me next year, oh, look at your birthday numbers, it should still be the same. Like it's the same birthday numbers. It's not going to change. So those kind of readings are a one-off reading. These kind of readings, these things change. Okay, so just yes and no, 2 questions. Top 3 cards will be your first question. Bottom 3 cards will be your second question. Okay, nothing's going to jump. So your first question, D, 1, 2, 3, and your second question, 1, 2, 3. So your first question is more of a yes than a no. What we have here is the third chakra, the solar plexus, and then we have the woman holding the coin. So this could be about job, money, things like that, but this is about balancing what you want, what you desire. The envy card is there. Envy is a wasted emotion, a negative emotion. It can be that somebody envies you or you envy somebody else, but they're just your last messages. Work on your balance what's right and what you need. Woman holding the coin can be all about that you're holding the money. You're ready to do what you got to do. It can be where you're going to be generous and help out, or it can be where you're needing something from someone. But the envy card is sitting there as well. So it could be somebody envious of your time, your situation, or whatever you're in. Your second question is a yes. So first question is a yes. Second question is a yes as well. We have the sixth chakra. You need to trust in your third eye, your intuition. You're being guided. You're being shown. It could be through dreams. It could be messages through numbers. It could be anything. You've got balance coming back into your life. So this is a very nice card. This is yes. And we've got the second chakra, which is the orange, the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is your heritage, your family. It can be sexual. It can be fertility. Nice feel here. But your questions are yes, yes, yes. Okay. So that's what we have for you. Up next we have Gerda, and then I've just got to check there because somebody else paid, didn't they? Who paid? After that we've got Ali. Okay, Ali for a full, Gerda for a mini. Okay, what's your mini question, Gerda? What do we got? No worries, Dee. Enjoy your cup of tea. Good. Okay, Sagittarius man, true feelings and intentions towards me after he last saw me. You are a Virgo. We are friends with benefits. Okay. Okay, so the man is Sagittarius and you're the Virgo. So you're friends with benefits and you want to know how he feels. Okay, so let's have a look. Let me just reset the clock because this is a mini. Okay, all right. Good luck, Gerda. So, Gerda, the Virgo, wants to know what's the true feelings and intentions coming towards her from the Sagittarius man. How does the Sagittarius man truly feel towards Gerda, the Virgo? G-E-R-D-A. Well, there's you and him, and there's like where you go places, you hook up with each other. This is a stress, actually. He finds you, he desires you, he's sexually attracted and things like that, but this is where somebody is in two minds about what is actually going on with you two. Because this is usually the man that is the husband, the there for good, you know, long-term committed friend person. And then this is the fun, flirting around, having a good time. And that's the two of you standing together. He likes going on journeys. He finds you very attractive. I don't know if there's a child involved, whether you've got a child or he's got a child or there's an ex, but this is somebody stressing out about this connection for some reason. It's like confused about which direction this is going to go in. So if you felt that it's just friends with benefits right now and you're wondering, is it going to be more as time goes on? He's thinking, oh, it's just friends with benefits. I hope, is it going to go more? So one of you is like thinking it's going in this direction. The other person's thinking it's going in that direction. Let's just get more. Yeah, lots of stress here. Lots of stress. Is it a secret relationship? Because this is a married couple showing up. This is also showing up as it feels nice and it's like returning to something from the past, kiss and make up kind of thing. It's like a fiery kind of connection as well. This can be loneliness as well that's showing up, that when he's not with you, he's feeling loneliness, sitting at home thinking, oh, I wonder what she's doing right now. But this is where somebody feels like other people might be gossiping or talking badly about him or you, like what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. We've got two different kings here and two different queens here. So that's wondering why, is there a third party here, or I'm not writing anything up there, so I'll just keep going. Okay, Gerda. More information about Sagittarius male's connection. There is a deep desire here. There can be this, I just need to be around her, but then I need to be alone kind of feeling. Because if this is him and this is you, this is where you're with him and he shows up as this solid, caring, this is going to go on forever between us, and you're like flirty and fun and he's enjoying that, he loves that, you're attracted to each other. Then when you're apart, this could be the other version of both of you. You're like lonely and worried and wondering, is he going to come together with you? And then he's busy with work and things like that to not think about what this is. It's very strange what the connection's showing up as. You think that there may be a third party involved for him. Because there's two females, but there's also two males. So because you're friends with benefits, he probably feels that if something else comes along, it doesn't matter because yous are just friends with benefits. But yeah, this is like confusing and stress, what I'm seeing here. Okay, now you could be dealing with an Aquarius person here. We had Aquarius here as well. What else have we got? All right, so you got to work out what it is you're wanting from this person and then present it to them, because I feel like neither one of you are talking about other than let's get together, let's hook up, let's have our benefits, and then let's go home. Neither one of you are talking about and then what? It's like, and then what? This is like your desire. So you've got a desire there of more than just this friends with benefits, and you're trying to manifest it. You're trying to make it all happen. It might happen, but there's going to be possibly where you take time out from this person and just say, I need time to think. I'd like this to go in this direction, but I don't feel that you do. So what do you want to do? Because this is where you're stressed, where you feel like, I don't want to push him. I don't want to push him to say, let's have more than this, because you're scared that he'd say, well, look, this is all I've got to offer. But then on the other side of it, you're thinking, well, I don't want to just be this as well. So it's a very confusing kind of reading I'm seeing here. Don't give up. You do have the happiness and love at the bottom here. So there is a big connection there. It's just like neither one of you are talking about it. So if you find the time, next time you're together, you need to sit and talk about your desires, the future, and just casually say, oh, what do you ever think about, like, in a year's time or 2 years' time, do you think we'll still just be hooking up, or do you think it'll be something more? Because I feel like you want something more, but you're not too sure whether he does. Nothing really negative there. I mean, the black cards can just be stress. It can be, what does other people think about you? What does other people think about him? Worried about gossip. So let's just do a yes and no for you, Gerda. Thank you for your donation. And then Ali, you're up next. Ali? Just let me know if Ali's thing's on there. And then can we get a list of who's still in the room for the free readings, and we'll get them done. And it looks like I'm signing out. So just say everything's closed now, guys, and just find out who's in the room. Just think of a yes and no question in your mind, Gerda, like, will we be something more than just, you know, friends with benefits? Or you might want to think about, should I just move on? So whatever it is you want to think about a yes or no, and top 3 cards is your yes or no answer, plus some more messages. Yes or no for Gerda. What does she need to know, and what's her answer? Okay. Top of the deck for you. Yes, yes, yes is your answer. You have the second chakra, which is sexual, fun, family. It can be a deep attraction, and it can also be something to do with the history of your family, your genetics, your makeup, your whole thing. It can just be a sexual fertility kind of card as well. We've got the balance sitting there, and we've got the healing card sitting there. I don't know if you've got to heal from something from your past, or he's got to heal from something, but maybe you're healing each other together. But your messages are very nice, balance, yin and yang, and the healing going on. Anyway, that's what I've got there for you, Gerda. Good luck on your journey. So up next we have Ali. So I'll just check if Ali's question's on there. Let me see if it's on PayPal. Ali. No, there's no question on here. So I'm just waiting for Ali's question for a full reading. Pisces, you're first, so please post your yes or no while I'm waiting for Ali's question. And next was Joan, the Leo. Joan, please post your yes or no question while I'm waiting for Ali. I'll get those 2 freebies done. You're very welcome, Gerda. Thank you for coming to my room, and thank you so much for the donation. Angie's here. Butterfly's still here. Is Leanne still here? We've got Daisy, Alex20, Virgo, and Ashley. So I'm not too sure. Okay, so Ali, you're here. Yeah, post your question, Ali. I'm just going to do 2 of the freebie questions, and then I'll get on to your 10-minute reading, okay? I just didn't know where you were, and I can't see your question. So, okay, so we've got Pisces. Pisces question is, 1, 2, 3, is the Libra thinking and missing you? There's been no contact. Is the Libra that the Pisces is thinking about, is that person... is the Libra thinking about them? Do they miss her? Pisces wants to know, is the Libra missing them and thinking about them? Yes, yes. And so this is where sometimes they don't know what to do about things. That's why there's been no contact. So they think about you, and then they think, no, I'm not going to make a contact. So that's yes. They're indecisive about what they want. This is where the door to spirit, this is a yes. This is where something's trying to be shown to you by spirit. So this break apart and no contact is teaching you something, telling you to be patient, whatever. This here is where they're sitting inside the gate thinking about doing something or saying something. So this could literally be your Libra sitting there thinking, I'm going to send my Pisces a message, and then they go, no, not going to do it. But your question, are they thinking of you, missing you? If you look at the picture on this card, this person's standing here looking outside at what's going on. And so that's somebody thinking about other people, thinking about their journey, the door being opened and going on the journey, spirit messages, and just not knowing what to do about things. But you get a yes there, Pisces, and thank you so much for hanging around and waiting this whole time. Joan the Leo was up next. Have we got your question there? I'll do that, and then I'm doing Ali. Will I achieve my Poland work visa before the year ends? Thank you. Oh, so you still haven't got it. Okay, Joan the Leo, let's tick you off. And then we're on to Ali, and then after that will be Alexandra and Butterfly. I'll need your questions after I do Ali. Will Joan the Leo, will she be getting her Poland, what was it, Poland visa? Will she get her Poland work visa before the end of this year? Will Joan the Leo be getting her Poland work visa before the end of the year? Okay, this is yes, maybe, and no. Bottom of the deck is yes. I'm going to give it more of a yes than a no. Possibly it will be right at the end of the year. Because this is a yes. This is where action, where it happens really quickly. This is where walking away from something. So it's sort of like your paperwork comes in quite quickly, and then somebody puts it over here and it gets lost underneath the file. And then the all tied up is where a whole load of stuff's been piled on top of it. So I could see that in my head as I looked at the three cards, like your application getting stuck in file 52, as they call it, or file 13, and being all tied up. But bottom of the deck, we've got a big fat yes. So before the end of the year, I was hopeful with that being the first card and that being the bottom card, because that's yes, yes, no, no problem. This could be you walking into something else, but this here is telling me that there's some complication. I'm going to give you a yes, but not till very end of the year. So it'll be December as far as what I'm... Oh, what were the numbers? 17, which is August, 8, 2, 3... 27 and 40. No, the numbers don't tell me anything. Yeah. I'm giving you probably, it's going to be way at the end of the year. Way at the end of the year. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully that action card, because if I just went by one card, it's a yes. And it's going to happen. Bang. But yeah, the other cards are telling me no. All right. So Ali, you want to know how your future partner would be like. Thank you. Okay, Ali. Yeah, that's fine, Ali. I just, when you weren't answering me before, I asked other people to put their questions up so I could, do something while I was waiting. Okay, Ali. Okay, so your name's Alida. Alida. All right, here we go, Ali. So this is a full reading for you. I'm just got to up this and let's get going. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Ali. So show me Ali's future person. Ali's future person. Ali's future person. Ali's future person. Her future relationship, her person, what's this going to be like? A. Wow. Possibly your person that's going to be your future. There's your connection. This is really good. They could be somebody that's either born on the 5th or born in May, or that might be when you're going to meet them. Could be through work or somebody you know at work. What I mean by that is you could be at work and some friend of yours says that her cousins just moved to the area and seen your photograph and they're interested, So and then you go out to some sort of celebration here, and a connection happens, bang, like that. It's where two people collide. The double fives is showing very strong masculine energy. So let me see what else we've got. Show me Ali and her future person. Show me Ali and a future person. So it could be that it's next year in May as well. Like it might be 5 months away. Hopefully it's not 5 years away. But yeah, it could be somebody that it's 5 months away, 5 weeks away, 5 days away. The 5th or the 10th could mean something. It's not actually showing me the person. That's the problem I've got here at the moment. So I need more information. There we got one person there. We got a second person here. That's why it didn't show me the person, because there's more than one. Okay, and bottom of the deck. Possibly a Scorpio with Death card sitting at the bottom, because we're looking at who this would be. We got 2 different characters coming out here, Ali. One of them, this person's long-term commitment. As far as work goes, this person could either work in a hospital, could be a doctor, a nurse, a pharmacist, a physiotherapist, something like that. Also, they could work with finance, so they could work on the stock market. Yeah, things like that. Also, I feel like this would be somebody with green eyes, blue eyes, same with this one. The hair colouring, this one would have light brown, dark brown, or red hair. This one would be more blonde or light brown or even grey. So I don't know how old you are, Ali, but I do know there's some people that I've seen that have gone grey in their 30s. Males, I'm talking about. Anyway, this one would be, like I said, medical or financial kind of person. This person would be long-term commitment and following the rules. This one would be very, very loving and family orientated. This person would be somebody that works with their hands. So what I mean by that is somebody that is a baker, or somebody that is a builder, or owns a building contract, or somebody that's a plumber, electrician, or owns a business like that. So yeah, there's 2 different characters coming towards you. This one you would feel more family and at home. This one you would feel that you've got to be prim and proper in certain circumstances, but there is also passion and love there. I do feel that you will choose to walk away from a certain circumstance. There may be somebody from your past trying to connect with you coming up. Let's just get some more information on this. Alright, let's just... I don't like Tower dropping out. Tower dropped out upside down, so there might be something unavoidable coming up, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. Show me more about Ali's future partner, please. Let's confirm more information on the King of Pentacles first. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a July person. We have a 7 sitting underneath him here, and then we got 2 7s down here, so it's screaming 7 at me. So that can be Cancer star sign. It can be... with the star signs, with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel the Knight of Pentacles is showing me the little boy that won't grow up. So it's showing me age groups as well. So it may be an age thing here where they're older than you and you're younger. But the 7s could indicate when you meet them, 7 days time, the 7th of a month, in 7 weeks time, or July. It could also indicate their birthday, July. The other thing I'm seeing here is that this would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, possibility. This one would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, possibility. We did have Death come out before, which is Scorpio, so we got Scorpio being confirmed twice here. More information on the Knight of Cups. Who is this, please? Knight of Cups. This could just represent the love that you share with this person and might not be a person. Yeah, this is just the emotion. So let's forget about the water star sign there, apart from the Scorpio card over here. this is confirming to me about going on a journey of success. There is holding on to things from the past, either you or the person you come into contact with. We do have a lot of conversations and a lot of things in common going on between you and these people. But I do feel this is the character over here. So we do possibly have an age difference here. What it might be indicating is this is brothers, or this is a guy and his child from a previous relationship. It could even indicate that a long-term commitment will spark between the two of you and you will have a son together. But I don't like this, because this could be secret and suspicion, but in a good way, looking at that, because all the cards are good. It could simply mean that this person's already got their eye on you, and they could be watching you through social media. They could be asking your friends about you or your family about you, or you may have come into contact with, you may work with them, you may have went to school with them. But be on the lookout, because I do feel that someone from your past may try to come back in, and I feel that you'll just say, look, no thank you. The Death card, I feel like you've released yourself from something from the past, or this person is releasing themselves from something from the past at the moment for them to come forward. You'll have a lot in common, but there may be something you need to let go of that you're holding on to. There's also where you're cutting yourself off from some sort of emotional baggage through the connection with this person, or they're doing that. So this reading could be either way. There will be victory and success in love. So I'm not feeling like this is two separate people anymore. I'm feeling like this is representing the journey you will go on. So it starts off as a friendship, possibly a working connection, and then going out to places a lot together, and then something else sparks because that love thing comes into play. But it looks to me like it's a bit of a long journey at the moment. This is where you're working hard, you're building on your future. You may even be changing where you live, or they might be moving to where you live as well. So there may be a distance thing, and it comes together as well. So let's just get some Lenormand on this. And thank you, Ali. Sorry that I started reading the freebie readings, but I didn't see your messages until I'd already started. And it's very delayed. The text is very delayed. Like, if I turn my phone on and go to my channel, I'll still be reading back there. So the text that's coming up in front of me is delayed. So my apologies, because yes, you did pay, and payments go above the freebie readings. All right, so more information to finish this reading off for Ali. And then Ali, what I want you to do is think about 2 yes and no kind of questions you might have in your mind. It might be about work or health or money or love. And we'll get some more messages out of this one. So this is just some, show me Ali's future with some beautiful person that she's going to be with. Ooh, oh my God. Okay. So it's going to be a bit of a journey. This is where you get a bit lost. There may still be 2 people. This is going to be in the right place at the right time. It could have something to do with family members or work, where you get together with this person. You're going to be really, really looking at this person's background, photographs, where they're from, what they're like, or they're looking at you. And then this is you going on that journey. So this is where you go out and you enjoy love and laughter and food and fun. It's a beautiful journey. Again, not really showing me anybody, but there are people there. All right, so let's do your yes and no's. Let me just move these over. So we're going to give you 2 questions, yes and no, because you did a full reading. Okay, Ali, so in your mind, just think about question number 1, yes or no, and then focus on question number 2 and say to yourself, question number 1 is at the top of Betty's deck, question number 2 is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so here we go. Ali has 2 questions in her mind. Question number 1, please show me the answer, yes or no, at the top of the deck. And her question number 2, please show me yes or no at the bottom of the deck. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Question number 2. Woohoo! Very nice. We have yes and yes, so I hope that you wanted yes and yes. Yeah, so first up for question number 1, we got a yes, straight out yes. And we have the second chakra, which is family, sexual desire, fertility, where you come from, what is your DNA, what, you know, who's your grandfather's grandfather's grandfather or something like that. So we've got all traditional values and things like this, and balance and family. Then we have the balance card. We have the yin and the yang, the salt and the pepper, the black and the white. So we have a balance card sitting there, very nice energy. Over here we have all about the healing of the ages, so it's time to heal and trying to work out what you want and move forward. This can be about physical stuff too. When we have a balance card and the healer, that can be stuff like your actual physical health. So make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating right, getting some sunshine, drinking plenty of water, etc, etc, etc. Down here for question number 2, we have a yes again. We have the 7th chakra. This is where you're being guided by your spirits, your guides, the angels, whatever it is you believe in. But you're being guided on your path right now. You are being told to be patient. This is not a yes or a no. You're just being told to be patient with a certain situation. And then you got the woman holding the heart. So that can be you holding on to somebody else's heart, or it can be somebody's going to capture your heart at the same time. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much, Ali. Again, my apologies for not doing your reading when you posted the question, but I didn't see the question until I'd already had the other questions on the thing, and I didn't even see you were answering. I kept saying, where's Ali? I haven't got her question. So anyway, my apologies. Alrighty, and next time, Ali, and anybody else that pays, if you're trying to get my attention, post in capital letters and say, I'm here, and put like, I don't know, stars or something around it, and then I'll look up and I'll see it, or let the moderators know that you're here. Okay, so let's go back to the free list now. All the paid ones are now done, and the room is now closed, so I'm not taking on any newbies. Alexandra, you're up next. Why the sexual card, or what is that? The sexual card. The sexual card is the sacral chakra, the orange chakra. So you have the base chakra, the root chakra, which is red. And then you have the orange chakra, which is the pelvic area, which can represent fertility, sex, family. It can represent your heritage, you know, where you're from, your background. But I always say that because it's fertility and stuff and family, it's also a sexual thing. Yeah, so that's what I take as sexual. Where is it? Sacral. Second chakra, the archangel Uriel. So for a woman, it's all sitting on her pelvic area, her uterus, her ovaries, her vajayjay. And for a man, it's sitting in the pelvic area as well. So, yeah. And we won't go on about that. Okay, so we have a list here. I've already done 2 people on the free list, and I have 8 to go. Unfortunately, if you weren't here earlier on, unless somebody is not here that's on the list, I won't be placing anybody in there. And I do have moderators that possibly want a reading as well. Is Ashley still here? Alexandra, your question. I didn't understand that completely about my reading. Thanks. Okay, Alexandra, did we do your reading yet, or? And Alexandra, I asked you earlier, but I didn't see what you said. Do you want me to make you a moderator? Because you do come in here quite a bit. And I always need some help. You know, sometimes I'll get online and there's nobody and I have to make new moderators, and other times I've got too many moderators. So Ashley was here to start with, and she was here for quite a while. I don't know if she's still here because she's not replying. Then Lisa came into the picture. There were 2 other moderators on earlier, but they both disappeared. And I thought Rhonda might have dropped by because it's already 1:15, so she must have gone home and gone to bed. I know she was falling asleep yesterday when she was helping me, but I haven't needed anything today, so that's been good. Ashley's not here. Okay, we can cross her out, and whoever was next in line that came into the room, they can take her spot. Okay, so Alexandra, have we got your question or not? I'll do Virgo Sun. No, hang on. Virgo Sun. Who was the Virgo yesterday? No, Virgo Sun, you had a question yesterday. Oh no, sorry. Hang on. What am I doing? Virgo Sun yesterday had a question, didn't you? Oh, you're there. You're there, Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you might have gone straight to bed because you were tired yesterday and you've been out. No, Virgo Sun, there was a Virgo that was online earlier that was just Virgo. Virgo Sun, you had a reading yesterday, so your reading is not today. You'll have to come back tomorrow. Floyd Samuel, the mini reads are actually $7 US. So if you can put $2 more, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, but Virgo Sun, you had a reading yesterday. If I scroll back to the very beginning when I signed on, it just said Virgo. Because I looked up and I went, oh no, Virgo Sun was here yesterday, and I noticed it wasn't Virgo Sun, it was just Virgo. So it was a different person. And I can't scroll back, I don't think. Did I do your question yet or not, Alexandra? I don't know what's going on here. I'm getting a little bit confused here. Floyd Samuel, you can post your question. Will your wife come back to you? In future, Floyd, it's normally, for a mini reading, it's normally $7 US on Super Chat, because Super Chat takes 30% of what you've just paid. Can I ask another question? I didn't understand that part, I guess. Yes, you did. I did yours already, Alexandra. Look, I'm getting really confused. Thank you, Floyd. Thank you, Floyd. Let's have a look. Let's set the clock. Let me just do this, and then we'll get back to the list. Alexandra, I was going to make you a moderator if you want to be one. Let me know if you want to be. You've been waiting a long time, and I was added by you. I added you. Yeah, but right at the beginning, I seen the name Virgo, but it was just Virgo with a different symbol. And I looked on here and I seen Virgo Sun, and I said, oh, Virgo Sun, you had a reading yesterday. So Ashley must have put you on the list, but there was another Virgo in the room. Anyway, all good, Virgo Sun. Today I will do your reading, but tomorrow if I'm online, you'll have to wait till the next time I'm online, okay? Because normally I don't read for free back to back, day after day. It's just to give other people a chance, you know. And Alexandra, I don't remember doing your reading, but put your question when I'm finished this one for Floyd. Sorry, Floyd. Let's get to it. Okay, Floyd. So your question is, will your wife be coming back? Okay. Floyd Samuel wants to know, will his wife be returning to him? Will Floyd's wife be returning to him? Yeah, Lisa, I'll put you on the list. I did say because you've been doing this for me, helping me, so I will do yours. Okay, Floyd, good luck. This is a tough one, but here we go. Y-D. I'm just going to put 5 letters for your wife. I don't know, you didn't say her name. she does want to return. This is where a marriage that is broken, but it's not completely done. If that was a spade and you had other spades, I'd be sort of giving up hope. You're in the long-term commitment here. I don't know if you or her, there's been some sort of lie, deception going on. There is a third party card sitting in your name here. So I don't know if you went outside of the marriage for some reason, or whether she did, or whether somebody interfered in the relationship. Sometimes it can represent children that have caused a problem as well. But I do see you're trying to do the right thing, but sometimes you get frustrated, Floyd, about what's going to happen. Down here with your wife, the letters I've put down for your wife, which I don't know, you didn't say what her first name was, or her star sign. She's looking at what makes her happy and what she wants for her future and where she wants to be. She does miss being with you and being at home together and the normal sort of life, but she's also looking towards what is going to make her happy in the future. I just feel there's been some sort of lie or deception that's gone on between the two of you, and that's why you're not together right now. I do feel somebody's interfered over here. This can be some sort of secret, some sort of lie, deception of some kind is here. And you were in a balanced relationship by the looks of it, and then now you're like, it's broken, but for you, you feel like it's not done. You want her back. She does have a card of possible return here. So let's just get some more information. Are these upside down or what? I don't know. Casey. Casey. C-A-S-E-Y. Look at that. Casey. Show me more. Is Casey coming back? Is Casey coming back to Floyd? Is Casey going to come back to Floyd? Possibly in 2 months, Floyd. I don't know how long you've separated. But the twos can represent that's how long it's going to take to try and mend this thing, I feel like she's healing herself here. She's healing herself with friends and family. She's being responsible for herself and for what she wants. She is having some sort of conversation with somebody that's, they can be sharp and cold, and they can be telling her, no, stand strong, don't go back there. You don't want this, whatever. So I do feel she is getting influenced by a female, very strong kind of personality, very cold kind of personality. Don't delve into black magic, or this can be manipulation. So I don't know if there was manipulation going on from her, from you, or you've been trying to manipulate things to make things happen. Because the magician is usually about reaching and manifesting good things into your life. It came out in reverse, which is manipulation. We've also got the card of being single, but it's upside down. So for now, the single card is sitting there. And then this is you waiting for her to come back. So is she coming back? At the moment, we've got somebody that's going on a journey of exploration into their own self. And it's just like she's spending time with friends, family, and time alone, and trying to put her life together and seeing what it is she wants. But I don't think she likes being single, with this being upside down. Also, there may be problems with money and things like that, where it's better together than not together. So is she coming back? Not too soon. She could come back in a period of 2 or 3. So that's either 2 or 3 months, or it's February, March. There may be some minor illness or something around a parent or a child that causes her to come back. There may be something you need and she comes back for that reason. Show me more about Casey and Floyd. Is there any hope here? Is this going to come back together? It does look like she loves you quite a bit, but she's not going to show that. She's going to put on this cold thing. She's on drugs. She's on drugs. Okay, so that's what that thing was. All right. Yeah, see, look, we got secrets and stuff sitting here. This is the past. This is where it's standing strong and everything. And this is where you, because this is your reading, you're making a choice. Do I wait? Is she coming back? Is things going to come back together? Or do I move on now? Again, we got the Queen of Diamonds down there. That can be where somebody's trying to guide her and that. So there is a healing thing going on. She's possibly trying to make herself better. But this secret thing is, why is she doing the drugs? Why did she do it in the first place? Like, there's usually something there, something that caused that kind of thing. People just don't go on drugs. Well, they can go on drugs and have a good time and say, oh, that feels good, I'm going to do it some more. But usually I have worked with people in the Women's Centre, and I've worked with psychology and stuff. Usually there's something underlying where people need that. So, Samuel, I do feel in time she possibly will reunite with you, but whether it's going to be in a marriage circumstance or just a connection for now, I'm not really sure. But it does look like she's doing some sort of healing and growth to make herself happy. Meanwhile, you're sort of sitting on the fence waiting. So just think about a yes or no question in your mind. And just say Betty's cards, the top 3 cards, is the answer to my question. She's gone back with her ex-husband. Okay. And that's why the third party was showing there. There's a third person, a third influence. So I didn't know if it was you or her, that there's somebody else that's there. So maybe for a duration, she'll be happy there with him. But then something down the track in 2 or 3 months, or like I said, February, March next year, there may be a chance, maybe there's a reconciliation. Show me the answer to Floyd's question he has in his mind. Don't type your question on the screen, Floyd. And thank you for coming to my room. I'm always welcoming new people. Okay, I'm sorry that you're in this position. It's just not a nice place to be, is it? All right, Floyd has a question in his mind. What is the answer, yes or no? Plus, give me any messages Floyd needs to hear today. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what do we got? All right, the answer to your question eventually is yes. We start off the cards dropping out with the anxiety card. Now, this could be her, this could be you. Sitting near the window, don't know what to do. That is a no kind of energy. So whatever you're asking, it might be, you might be asking that same question in your mind. Is she going to come back? At the moment, no. Okay, so it's saying no. Then in time, possibly for money, like I said, it could be something to do with money, because you're holding the coin, you're holding the money. So there could be possibly a discussion about, I need this, I need that, and there's some sort of deal drawn up between you. And you're being told to get ready and strategize a plan of what you want to do. But you got yes, yes here, but it's delayed. So if you asked in your mind that same thing, like I said, is she coming back? Eventually, possibly, yes. I'm getting more of a yes. Bottom of the deck, your other message was there's a lot of love there. A lot of love and desire, but there's also secrets there. There's secrets that need to be sorted out. Anyway, Floyd, thank you for your donation. Up next, we have Alexandra's question. Or did I do it? Did I say that I did it already? I don't know. I've got Butterfly's question there in front of me. Let me just scroll back and see what the deal is with Alexandra, because I can't remember what I did there. Okay. There it is. Does your family, your father's siblings, nieces, nephews, etc., notice that he's struggling a lot? He's been having a hard time. Okay, there's your question there. I didn't do your question, Alexandra. Okay, so let me do Alexandra. And I was asking you a couple of times and I can't see your answer anywhere. Alexandra, am I promoting you to moderator or not? You don't have to be. It's just that it's always good to have that extra help if there's nobody here. So, does the family, the siblings, the niece, the nephew and that, are they noticing that Alexandra's father is struggling. Is the rest of the family noticing that Alexandra's father is struggling recently? He's been having a very hard time. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. One person in particular does, and it's worrying them quite a bit. I feel female energy with that card. I don't know if he's struggling financially as well, or they just don't want to help or something like that. But yeah, we got a financial card here. And this is all about talking the truth. It's the throat chakra. So Alexandra, it's like I'm getting a message here that somebody wants to say something, but they don't say anything and they stress out about it. But yes, certain people, one in particular, possibly a female, they know. They know that things are not right and that he's struggling, but they fail to speak up, because this is where someone speaks up. So don't be surprised if down the track somebody speaks up, because we do have a victory card here, and this could be help that's going to come. So I don't know what kind of struggles he's having, financial, health, physical, mental, but yeah, somebody there does worry about it. Mostly one person, including you. But there is somebody else there that's quite worried and is noticing that he's struggling. Anyway, thank you, Alexandra. I'm just going to slowly scroll down and see if you said that you would like to be a mod. Okay, there's Butterfly's question. Let me move on there. Does E.T. see me as someone he can be a long-term commitment? Your name is Sim. Sim wants to know, does E see her want to be in a long-term commitment with Sim? Does E.T. see Sim as someone to be in a long-term commitment? Okay, good luck, Butterfly. Yes, no, and maybe. So at times you display characteristics that show that definitely you are a very balanced person, you're ready for this, you're ready to be in long-term commitment. Other times they feel like you might go off the handle, or you might not sort of show that you're ready, you might jump the gun with things, and then other times they feel like sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out. So I'm not getting a straight answer here. I'm getting yes, no, and maybe. So yeah, sometimes they feel like you're that kind of person. Other times they feel like, oh, there's a bit of fire here. And then other times they're like, I'm not too sure whether Sim wants this or doesn't want this. So you're getting a very wishy-washy. Let's see what's at the bottom. We got yes, so it's more of a yes then. So we got yes, yes. We got this warning thing here, and then we got this I'm not too sure about you. So it's like you show up as two different people in one to this ET person. All right, I'm scrolling down to see what Alexandra has had to say. Is Alexandra still there? You've been to therapy. Oh yeah, I was doing a paid reading when that thing came out about the chakra and the sexual card. I'm thinking I didn't do a free reading and I wouldn't be reading it from there. So she must have thought I'd finished the paid reading and then I was doing the yes and no with this, and she was first. No, I hadn't even seen the question. I'd just done the question now. I've done Butterfly. Up next was Leanne. Is Leanne still here? I don't think so. And then Angie. Angie's still here. Angie, where's your question? No, Angie was on the list, Lisa. She was number 6. When I first got online, I wrote everybody's name down. So we've had Pisces, Joan the Leo, Alexandra, Butterfly. So number 5 was Leanne. Leanne's not here. Then we had Angie. Then we had Daisy, Alex 20, Virgo. Ashley's not here, and we've put Lisa in there. So if Leanne's not here and these ones are not here, I will take on some other people that are in the list. So Angie, I need your question for yes and no, please. It should have been on Ashley's free list, Lisa, because I've got the list written down here. I wrote this list before Ashley wrote the list. No worries, Butterfly. Good luck. Yeah, Angie, go ahead with your yes and no. And have we got Daisy? Is Daisy in the room? Who's in the room waiting for a free question? Because I need to get offline now. I've had enough now. I've been online for nearly 3 hours. Tomorrow I'm going to try very, very hard to get online at around 9 o'clock my time, because I want to finish early. I've got to check my daughter to make sure she's bringing that car. I've got to go and pick my car up today. Right, Angie. Alex 20, you're still here. Okay. Daisy, I think, is gone. It's me 24. We'll shove you in where Leanne, we'll put you on the list because Leanne's not here. So you're going to take Leanne's place. So I'm just waiting for Angie. So Angie is now number 5. Alex 20 will now be number 6 because it looks like Daisy's not here. Virgo is Virgo's son. So that wasn't supposed to happen, but we'll put that one in there anyway. Or did I do Virgo's son before? Didn't I do Virgo's son before? It's me. I seen you come in before, so it's me. 24, you are on the list, and we got one spot. Best way, you made it in. Best way. Best way. Okay, so let's get Angie's question up, and also the yes and no question from Alex 20. Can you two please put your It's Me's posted a question, so I'm going to do that one because it's there. It's me, you're there. It's me. Potential solid commitment relationship coming to me soon. Okay, it's me. Can I have a star sign or a first name, please? And same with best way. If you're not using your first name or your star sign, can you please tell me either your star sign or your first name so I can focus on something? Angie, I'm still waiting for the question. Ask now, please. And it's me. Can we just please have your star sign or your first name to write that down so I can focus on that? Angie and it's me. We're doing those two. So your question is got to be a yes or no. It's just a yes or no with a couple of little card interpretations for the free list. I don't go into too much detail for the free questions. You're a Virgo. Okay, well, your question is there, so let's do it. The Virgo wants to know, is there a solid commitment coming towards them soon? Is there a solid commitment coming towards the Virgo called It's Me? Huh? You're Libra or you're Virgo? What are you? Or is the person you're asking about, you're asking if the Libra is going to commit to you in a relationship? Is that what you're asking? Angie, I need your question. Angie, you're using your name, Angie. I don't need your star sign. I need your question. So it's me, 24, the Virgo. you're asking, will you be getting a commitment soon from the Libra? Is that what you're asking? I just thought you're asking, is there a commitment coming towards you? I need to just clarify what you guys are talking about, and I'm getting really tired. I've been online too long. My voice is crackling and going. This is so delayed. Let me see if I look at it on my phone, whether it comes in quicker. Okay, Angie, is there any positive changes coming towards me soon in my love life? Okay, so I'm just waiting for you. It's me, 24, and you said Virgo, and then you said Libra. So before I do your question, okay? I need to know whether you're asking, you're the Virgo and you want to know, is there going to be commitment with the Libra? Or you're asking, is there a commitment coming towards you and you're single? I don't know. I don't know what you're asking there. Is there any positive changes coming towards Angie in her love life? Is positive love life changes coming towards Angie, the Capricorn? Is positive love life changes coming towards Angie? You got to be patient. It's not going to come tomorrow or whatever, but then finally the doorway will open and you'll see the path. And then you've even got the temple path here. What did you have bottom of the deck? It might have something to do with work and money and stuff like that that's preventing it from happening right now. But you are being told that patience, don't wish for something too quickly. You might have been waiting for years, you might have been waiting for months, but it will happen when it's meant to happen. And then the doorway opens to happiness and change and all of that sort of thing. And then you're taken down the temple path. The temple path to me is like where you will connect with the right kind of person. Not just connect with somebody and have something. It'll be the right person, something that fits you. So you need to be patient there, Angie. Anyway, thank you, Angie. I'm still waiting for Alex 20's question and Virgo's Sun. And it's me, 24. I'm waiting to find out which way I'm asking that question because I'm a bit confused there. Because I was shuffling on you being a Virgo, because you're saying you're a Virgo, but then for some reason you put Libra there as well. So I don't know why you put Libra. You know what? I'm going to answer the question just by asking about the Virgo. Okay, we've got Alex 20's question. Have my parents been struggling a lot by dealing with my mental illnesses and the fact that I've been mean, violent, or etc.? I've had that kind of stuff in my family, and yes, it is tough on the other people in the family when you have somebody with like schizophrenia, bipolar, or even things like anxiety disorder. So yeah, without even shuffling cards, I would say that at times it would be very challenging for your parents. But anyway, we'll have a look what the messages are here, Alex. But at least you acknowledge things like that. You know what I mean? Like there are some people that have this thing and they don't acknowledge that they do know that it could put a bit of a stress and things on the other people. But they love you and they try and deal with these things, you know. And you can't, you can't know what's going to happen with children and family. You just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen with people. Oh, okay. I'll get back to your question in a sec. It's me. All right. So Alex 20, we're doing yours right now. And then after that, we'll get back to it's me. And then we'll do Virgo Sun. Okay. Alex 20. Alex 20 wants to know if the parents are struggling with dealing with the whole mental illness thing that's going on. Alex wants to know how the parents are going, dealing with the mental illness, the violence stuff, things that go on. It's the same cards as the other one. Yeah, at times their patience, they're being patient with things. They know that it's not your fault, that it's an illness and that there's a problem there. I feel like they need a break. That might be where people need to go and go to church or go and join a group of people that do meditation and calm and all of that sort of thing. And they just want healing and happiness to happen. They're trying to help you heal and be happy. So, yeah, at times I would say that they are struggling when we get those down periods. They might be trying to find either something for you where you join a group of people and it's helpful for you and it's helpful for them at the same time. But I feel like this is nice energy. This is not negative energy. This is where people love each other and they're trying to heal. Because you've got the card of healing and happiness will be achieved. And at the bottom, they've got the journey as well. So they're trying to live this journey with you to the best possible outcome. And I do feel there's going to be a positive outcome to this. You'll just have to find, you know, like with doctors, medication or natural remedies, whatever it is you do, and possible meditation and things like that. Anyway, that's the answer. I do feel at times, yes, they'd be struggling, but I also feel like they're looking for answers to help, you know. All right. And good luck with your journey, Alex. We're all here. We're all one big family in here on my channel, so you're always welcome. And if you ever want to come online and have a little chit-chat with everyone, you're always welcome here. All right, so back to the It's Me question, the Virgo with the Libra cusp, potential relationship coming towards you soon. The Virgo with the Libra cusp called It's Me wants to know, is there a potential relationship coming towards them soon? Oh, I've had that in my family, grew up with that, Alex, and it is tough on the people on the outside, but you love the person and you work with the person, and yeah. So, and you understand. If you understand it, then that's great. If they understand, because when those things happen, you know, it's the illness, it's not the person. All right, so is there a potential relationship coming towards the Virgo Libra cusp? Ooh. Okay, so we got yes. There is a relationship coming. Either this is you going to be mending your broken heart, or the person coming towards you has been brokenhearted in the past. So we've got where someone's ready to go out the garden gate. They're ready to explore a relationship. They're healing their heart. So I don't know if you've been hurt in the past and you're trying to find something new, or whether the person coming towards you's got that. And Spirit is trying to guide you towards this connection. It may be a Leo. It may be that you're going to entwine with somebody that is Leo or Leo moon or rising. But yeah, it could be a Leo with the line being on here. But I feel like the angel of strength is trying to guide you, because you've got the spirit path here. It's like here you're standing inside waiting to start your journey. You're scared, and then you've got the doorway being opened by spirit to make things happen. So you've got a yes there, that there is going to be a nice relationship coming through. Possibly, like I said, it might be with a Leo, or a Leo rising or sun, moon. All right, so what do we got now? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Virgo sun, 8. And then we got Lisa and Best Way, and then I'm finished for the day, guys. Okay. So sorry if there's anybody else waiting. That is my list. That is done. All right. So up next we have Virgo sun's question. What is it? A Mercury retrograde? Is that why things aren't working? Yesterday when I tried to get online, my OBS studio would not run the camera. I unplugged it, I plugged it back in, I turned the computer off, I turned it back on. I disconnected it from here, I reconnected it, and it just would not work. And then later on, I was trying to do the update on my watch, and it just would not work. It kept saying, when you have a Wi-Fi connection, the upgrade will commence. And I turned the phone off, I turned the watch off, I turned it all back on, I turned the Wi-Fi off, I turned it on. It would not work. Then this morning I wake up, I look at my watch, I turn on my phone, and my watch starts upgrading. I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, there's been technical weird shit going on. And then disconnection. My hubby's sitting there playing a game, and then the disconnection, it goes sort of down and on and off, and just stupid. Anyway, what do we got now? Virgo sun, new love coming towards you soon. Now, everybody, I know that a lot of you have been waiting and just wanted to do the freebie yes or no, but please consider, I am doing those numerology style readings now, and where I can look at your numbers. So for you in Virgo sun, we could look at your birthday and then see what makes you float, what makes you have stress or challenges, and what's really good for you. And we can see what numbers you're missing, and whatever numbers you're missing could be that's the person you're looking for, somebody that is that particular number. So please consider that in the future. If you have the $11 to spare, 11 US dollars, it's worth the money, I think. I've had my own done, and I've done my own as well. But anyway, here we go. Is new love coming towards Virgo sun? Is new love coming towards Virgo sun? Lisa, you're up next. Please put your question there, Lisa. And then best way. Actually, I'll do best way, Lisa, because you're a moderator, and then I'll do you last, okay? Virgo sun. Is there new love coming? Oh, it's an up and down road here, Virgo sun. Yes and no. I feel like some people will come towards you, some relationships, some friendships and everything, and then I feel like a fire. So it's like where you meet people and you're sort of like, oh, I'm not too sure about this one or that one. Then you feel a balance. You feel like you've got the right thing there. So it's sort of maybe, yes. And then we got a storm here like, oh, no, this is not working for me. You do have something to do with a job coming towards you, or some sort of money increase or something like that. It could be showing me that that's the person coming towards you, that they've got money. I just feel like there's a delay on it, because this is more of a yes here, but then this is more of a no here. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to reshuffle. Show me, is there new love coming towards the Virgo sun? Is there more love towards new love? Is there new love coming towards the Virgo sun? It could be someone with fire in their belly too. There's the angel of love. Okay, you get a yes. You get a yes. Bottom of the deck, you're going to go on a love journey. So I just feel like because it was yes, no, maybe, I feel like it's delayed. Like it's not going to be really quick. It's not going to be right now, next week. You do have the 2 2s there of coming together. Maybe you meet someone, you feel a balance there. There is a love thing that's going to happen, but then some other thing happens, like something happens with your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, whatever. The journey card was at the bottom, yeah, journey. Going on the journey, deciding which way you want to go. Yeah, anyway, that's what we got for you, Virgo sun. Thanks for hanging around and waiting. But you were the different Virgo. So you must have come in, I don't know how much later than the other one, because when I seen the name Virgo sun, I knew that I did Virgo sun yesterday. So Virgo Sun is right there, number 6. So I knew I did your name yesterday. That's why you weren't supposed to be on the list today. But when I first turned this on, someone called Virgo was on. No Virgo Sun, and I can't remember what they had, but they had a dark picture and then they had a flower or something. That's who was on the list. So then when Ashley wrote out the list, you must have come on and she's put you in there. Anyway, you've had a reading yesterday and a reading today. So tomorrow when I'm online, I'm sorry, but if you want a reading, you'll have to do the PayPal or the Super Chat. If not, I'll see you next week. All right. Lastly, we have Best Way, and then we've got Lisa. Best Way. Does Libra still look at the pictures and videos I sent him of us? You are Pisces. Okay. My daughter and my son are both Libra, and my grandchildren, one of them is Gemini, and the other one was supposed to be born, which would have made her Gemini, but then they put it forward and she ended up being a Cancer star sign. So had she been born on the first date, the cesarean was done on the first date, she would have been a Gemini like her brother. But she was born on the 30th of June, so she ended up being a Cancer like her grandma. I'm a Cancer. All right, so Best Way, the Pisces. The Pisces wants to know if the Libra person is still looking at the pictures and videos of them two together that she sent him. Yes. Definitely yes. You might find out about it later on with the throat chakra there where somebody talks up and talks the truth and whatever. But this is you looking at you in different lights. This is you as the thinking woman, you know, like they look at you and they look at you two together and they think about you and happy times or stressful times, whatever. This is you when you're all dressed up and all of that. So this is yes. They're thinking about you. They look at you. They think about what they had. This over here is where it stresses them out. They might actually, like I can give you an example here. Let's say this is a photograph of me at the beach with my husband. And let's say this is a photograph of me at some event that we went to. I might look fantastic or something here, but I know looking at that picture that I was upset or something like that. And then I might look at this and think this was the most fantastic day. So that's what I'm feeling, that this person that you sent the photographs to, I'm feeling like that this person is looking at you in different types of ways. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they're looking at you and thinking, oh yeah, I remember that. That was a really good time. That was a good feeling. And then they're looking at something else and going, oh, I remember we had a bit of an argument after that or something. But sometimes they get stressed about it with that card there. Anyway, thank you for hanging around all of this time. I've been online for over 3 hours now. I really need to go. So let's have a look at Lisa. You want the numerology reading, Darren and you. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that to finish off. Just put big crosses across the screen now, please. Does anyone know, did Alexandra say that she wanted to be a moderator? Lisa, did she say she wants to be a moderator? Okay, so let's do the 2 birthdays. So we got 8-9, 8-9, and 1975. I'm only doing this for Lisa because Lisa is a moderator. And I told moderators that each time I'm online working, that if they want one of these numerologies, but I'll only do it for a certain duration, and then people will have to be paying for it. Well, clients will be paying, but moderators, I will do a couple of the moderators, and then that's it. Then people will have to pay for it. But yeah, 8, and then we got the 5 there, so that's 13, that's 4. Okay, so he is an 894, which equals 8 and 9 is still 8, comes down back down to 8, and then 8 and that's 12, he's a 3. Okay, so he's an 8, 9, 4, 3. And you are a... Is that the 11th of July and the 8th of September? Because it's in reverse, Lisa. Is that the 8th of September and the 11th of July? Or is that the August the 9th and November the 7th? Which way have you wrote that, Lisa? Because I've got to put the month first. She said, yeah. I'll make her a moderator next time. I thought she might say yes. Haven't seen Mama B. Mama B used to come on every time I was on. I haven't seen her. I must be coming on too late, or maybe she's busy or busy out living her life. Nine is the month. So that's 8th of the 9th. Okay, so that's the other way around. So that's 9. Because I just remembered that your birthday was July like mine, wasn't it? So that's the 11th of July. Okay. So that's 8 there. And yours is 7/2/1982. 1/9/2. Here's 2. It's 1/1/2. Okay, Lisa, now what I'm going to do, Lisa, is because you're on my WhatsApp and I am really tired right now, I'm going to read this for you on WhatsApp, okay? So I'm going to turn everything off now because I don't want other people coming in and I'm still reading and going on and on and on. And plus my hubby will be in the door any minute now. So I'm going to hold this off and do this on WhatsApp for you, Lisa, okay? So everybody, I'm going to get going now. Thank you, Lisa. So that's Lisa and what's his name? Darren. Okay, so we're going to put the two numbers together. So we got a 7, a 1, and a 6 when we're together. And we got a 5. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, 1. Well, I don't like that with a relationship, the 1, 1, 14, 15, 6, 6 and 6, 12, 13, 4. No, the 4 and the 6 is good. This is a good combination. The top part of your reading with together is good. The bottom part here, this 1, 1, this can be when he doesn't want to talk, just leave him alone, or if you don't want to talk, just leave you alone. It can be that. Anyway, I'm going to do that through WhatsApp. I need to stop. I need to get away from this table. So it might not be today, Lisa. Maybe later on or something, but it might not be today because I do have to drive to Sydney with my hubby and go and get my car. And so I need to take a break right now. Otherwise, I'm just going to be rat crap trying to drive my car from Sydney back home. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you, Lisa, for all your help. Thank you, Ashley, when you were here. Thank you, Rhonda, when you touched base. Thank you, everybody that donated and everybody that hung around waiting for their readings. And I am out of here. I'll catch everybody tomorrow. I'll try very hard to get on at around 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning so that I can be offline 2 hours ago because I'm just so tired.